The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. And that little bit of text there says, say that again but slowly. Beautiful, beautiful. God man, flat earthers are such a funny group of people. It's like they never step back for a second and look at who's around them. It's like, oh, everyone here is a moron. These are like, you watch a flat earth video thing and you're like, this is the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life. And they're all collective. I guess that's how you can't tell. You have no self-awareness to the fact that you are a moron. Because you're surrounded by morons. And then someone smart comes around and it freaks you out, so you say the earth is flat. That makes sense. Alright guys, it's Top 10 Stuff to Survive. I'm your host Trader, and today we're doing top 10 dumbest tweets that will make you say what the fuck. Long title. Long title. We're doing it. Get into it. Fuck you. Oh, just made some cornbread. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bon app the teeth. Oh man, this is like, have you ever seen Boys Who Can Cook? Boys Who Can Cook has some of the grossest food ever. That's all stuff like this. It's like, man, just someone putting corn on bread, love it. Also though, cornbread, love cornbread. Dude, I love cornbread. Barbecue in general might be the best food of all time. Neil deGrasse Tyson, recent evidence indicates that Earth is indeed bipolar, as I've always suspected. No, disappointed you'd tweet this. No appropriate disabled, don't appropriate disabled lives. Oh, this person's upset because they think he's saying that it's he's making a joke or appropriating I'm confused. What is she even upset about? He's saying like there's two poles on the planet. Like you get it, right? You get the bit. You get the bit. He's not was the planet? Are you saying the planet's appropriating disabled lives? What? It hurts my brain. I don't really know what's going on here. Women, oh, the Burger King one. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Women belong in the kitchen, and then their like response, like they clearly did it to be inflammatory. It's one of the weirdest marketing campaigns. Like I get what they were doing. If anyone at home doesn't know what they did, they tweeted women belong in the kitchen, and then they commented on their own tweet being like, but so certain percentage of people in kitchens are men. We want to change that statistic by something. They tweeted this on National Women's Day, and it was supposed to be like a motivational thing, clearly inflammatory, some sort of marketing scheme they had. I like it just, whoever was in the pitch meeting and was like, listen, we're gonna be very sexist, but it's a joke and we're gonna trick them because we're actually on their side. And someone was like, suck this guy's dick. Someone suck this dude's dick right now. Or maybe it was a lady. If a lady pitched it and everyone was like, eat her puss, then and I could understand it. If a lady pitched this tweet, then I get it more. Because they would have been like, if it's a bunch of dudes, a lady pitches it, I'm in the meeting, I'd be like, man, she knows. She knows. I don't know the lady stuff. I trust her judgment. Tweet it. Send it. Ship it. Horrible sexist tweet. Said, we're dropping it. We're dropping the album. The Black Plague disappeared without a vaccine. Just saying. Oh yeah, it killed 1/3 of Europe. Come on, guys, get on board. Like, here's the thing. You don't want to get vaccinated? I don't care, because I'm gonna get vaccinated. And then I'm gonna be immune, and then if you're not, you don't have to worry. Maybe you'll be immune, maybe you won't, maybe you die off. To me, that's all gravy, baby. I don't need to worry about the non-vaccinated. Cha-cha. Another one from Neil deGrasse Tyson. The leap day is misnamed. We're not leaping anywhere. The calendar is simply and abruptly catching up with Earth's orbit. Okay, Neil Tyson, if only there was a name for a sudden abrupt lurch forward. Oh yeah, he's being like, boom, boom. He's like, come on man, literary people against the science people, that's the fight we always wanted, just nerds fighting nerds. It's always fun to watch a fight where two people don't know how to fight, because it just gets wild. You ever watch that, Chris? Dude, this is the best stuff. I love fights. I love fights in any form. Give me anything fighting. Two ducks, a robot and a bird, a tree and a salesman. I don't care. All forms of combat, I'm into it, man. If we could open up the universes, the multiverse, and have people fight from all different multiverses, mwah, mwah. There's a TV show, baby. Love you, baby. You're more than just my fiance. You're my best friend, cousin, and lover. That's just gross. Next one, Chris. We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about why that's gross. Everyone at home knows why that's gross. It's gross. It's gross to have sex with your family members. That doesn't need to be explained. We're done. We're done. Lisa Wilson. What's wrong with true love? Homosexuals can have sex, but I can have sex with my son. What's FOH? Fuck out of here? Fuck out of here. Where's the equality? Oh, she said homosensuals. I like that. I like the idea of a homosensual. It's a gay dude who just knows how to make you feel relaxed and calm and soothed. However, he like has candles going, oils, incense, and he just like does ASMR whispering to you, and you're just like, oh, it's a homosensual. You go to like a homosensual like a bar or something, and they just put a weighted blanket on you, and you lay down, and then a guy just whispers in your ear where there's all these nice smells, and they're wafting something warm at you, and maybe you eat something that's really, really soothing, and you're just like, oh, you have some chamomile tea. You're like, whoa, these homosensuals really know how to get you to relax, baby. I'm into it. I'm into it. Okay, so bored I could suck my dad's dick. Have you ever been that bored, Chris? Not yet. I don't know. That's a level of boredom I don't understand. Like I go to like watch TV, maybe pick up a new hobby, try a new restaurant. Like a level of boredom, I would have to be like in the void. Like, you know, like before time and space is created, just floating for probably 20 million years. I have long gray hair and I've probably gone insane just from being in the void. And at this point, I'm just like, I'd suck my own dad's dick. And I'm just floating in the void. If you had to name your child a month, what month would it be? I get it. I'm bad with tweets. Summer's the season. I thought summer was tweeting this. I'm bad at Twitter. I don't tweet a lot. All right, guys, that's Top 10 Central Vibe. Suck your dad's dick.
Genuinely, what did I even say?
MYSGONISTIC. Misogynistic.
I don't know how to spell it. Misogynistic. Did I spell it right? M-I-S. Did I say Y? I don't know what I said. Regardless, guys, it's irrelevant. I don't actually make misogynistic comments as a joke. Okay? As a joke. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Vibe. I'm your host, Jared Bronstein. You guys know we're keeping it spicy around here with your boy. We got the Mr. Spicy shirt on right now because we're always keeping it spicy with your boy Pepper. We're still vibing. We're just gonna vibe a little spicier. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I'm gonna figure it out. Maybe instead of doing like this, I'm gonna be like keeping it spicy, baby. That's it. I think that's my thing, guys. I think I just figured out my thing. Atlanta spelled backwards is Atlanta. Is it? No, it's definitely not. This guy's an idiot. These are some of the dumbest tweets in the world. Race car spelled backwards is race car. Idiot spelled backwards is Todia. No, that's not it at all. There's no A. Idiot. I-D-I-O-T. Idiot. Toidy. Idiot backwards is toidy. Every damn year we learn about the Holocaust in school. Dude, I thought they were talking about Halloween for a second. Is this person really that illiterate and stupid? But that's the thing, is they are. I'm not even offended as a Jew of how do you not, first of all, okay, you could be tired of history, sure. I mean, that's part of the problem. There's a lot of issues, in the world with Jews. I mean, people think the Jews run the world, which I know a lot of people be like, what do you guys do? And it's like, okay, you can keep thinking that way, no problem. I'm pretty sure someone way back in like the 1930s had that same belief, and then we all know what happened, but apparently this person's tired of it. But that's besides the point, folks. I'm not here to bring us down, I'm here to entertain, right? So this person is just a big old idiot. Halloween falls on a Friday the 13th this year for the first time in 666 years. I'm totally stabbing someone. What goes through people's minds? Sometimes I put out tweets and I'm like, maybe I'll delete that. Sometimes I'll literally tweet it and then I won't hit send and I'll be like, that's kind of dumb. I don't want to tweet that. And then I see this shit and I'm like, if I'm second guessing my tweets, what goes through these people's minds? Like, I want to know what their day-to-day life is like. What is the thought process of these people? What the fuck are they thinking? The back code of my card is 388. Why is everyone asking? Shake my head. Finally got my debit card. Love the blue. Oh, honey. These are the things that we gotta teach kids in school, especially with social media. Who gives a fuck about algebra? Who cares about the Pythagorean theorem? I don't even know how the fuck to say it anymore. None of these things matter. Half the shit that do you think I've done anything with chemistry, with biology? Do you think I give a shit about any of that? No. What I do know is that you can't put certain things on social media because 10 years later you might lose your job because of it. That's something that we got to teach kids in school, right? What I wish I was taught in school is when you work and they don't take out your taxes, just keep all your receipts to lie to the government and tell them, hey, these were all part of my write-offs, so I don't have to pay any money in tax, right? See, no one told me about these things. So instead I was like, hey, government, take all my money. And they're like, fuck, all right, if you say so, you idiot. And I'm like, what? Anyways, I'm sick of the US government. I'm moving to California. Fuck the US. I mean, with the rate California's going, truthfully, they kind of do want to start governing themselves. California's kind of becoming like the Quebec of the US. You know, they're like, we're the best. And it's like, okay, do your own thing, no problem. Not actually, they're actually not the Quebec. The Quebec of I guess, I don't know if Florida's the Quebec of the US. I don't really know, but I feel like California is very, like, we're the best state. We're so progressive and we're clean and we care about everything except for a lot of things, but we're not gonna talk about those things. And it's like, bro, practice what you preach. I want my first daughter to be a girl. I want my first daughter to be a girl. Wouldn't that, how else would that be? Maybe I certainly hope she doesn't have kids. We don't need more people as dumb as her out there in the world, you know what I mean? I never knew there were green apples? Question mark? That's a, dude, bro, are you good? Have you never been apple picking? That's a good old Granny Smith. Come on now, is that a Granny Smith? I actually don't know. That's definitely not a Granny. Is that a Granny? What the fuck's a Granny Smith? Oh, that is a, I got you. I told you, that's a Granny Smith, baby. Good old Granny Smith here, baby. I know my fucking apples here, folks. I'm so lost. Isn't NFL just for the US? How does New England have a team? I might just skip that one, because that's a really dumb comment. I will say, though, it is interesting to me how Americans call it football, and the Euros call it football, and then we call it soccer. Like, we have two different names, and they have one name, and it's their football is soccer, and our soccer is their football, and our football is just non-existent over there. Like, who decided that? I'm very curious as to that. Finally found my social security card. How can y'all steal my identity if you don't look like me? It won't work. So there's levels to stupidity. Now, as much as I want to say I don't believe this is true, I know it is real. The same with the debit card girl. People are that stupid that they put shit like that out there, and then they just... It literally says on the social security card, I literally got mine like 3 years ago, or no, 2 years ago now, I think. It literally says like, do not share this with anyone. Hide it somewhere safe. Do not tell anyone what your social security number is. Like, people are just fucking stupid. And that's why you gotta make money off of them, right? You gotta just take advantage, right? That's what we do. Is that what we do here? All right, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared Pepper Bronstein. Keeping it spicy all day, baby. Make sure you guys keep it spicy with Mr. Spicy. As you guys can see, this is a one-of-a-kind t-shirt for me only because I am Mr. Spicy. So don't try to get one because it's mine. But that's all for this one, folks. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you guys soon. Call me sexist or misogynistic. I don't even know how to say that word, but I don't see how feminists still like men. Well, call me Albert Einstein or very intelligent, but that is definitely not how you spell misogynistic. You guys ready? Misogynistic. M-Y-S-G-O-N-I-S-T-I-C. Misogynistic. I make comments a lot that are misogynistic. That's it in a sentence. Is that actually how you spell it? I genuinely, what did I even say?
M-Y-S-G-O-N-I-S-T-I-C. Misogynistic.
I don't know how to spell it. Misogynistic. Did I spell it right? M-I-S. Did I say Y? I don't know what I said. Regardless, guys, it's irrelevant. I don't actually make misogynistic comments. As a joke, okay? As a joke. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Vibe. I'm your host, Jared Bronstein. You guys know we're keeping it spicy around here with your boy. We got the Mr. Spicy shirt on right now because we're always keeping it spicy with your boy Pepper. We're still vibing. We're just gonna vibe a little spicier. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I'm gonna figure it out. Maybe instead of doing like this, I'm gonna be like keeping it spicy, baby. That's it. I think that's my thing, guys. I think I just figured out my thing. Atlanta spelled backwards is Atlanta. Is it? No, it's definitely not. This guy's an idiot. These are just the dumbest. These are some of the dumbest tweets in the world. Race car spelled backwards is race car. Idiot spelled backwards is Todia. No, it's not it at all. There's no A. Idiot. I-D-I-O-T. Idiot. Toity. Idiot backwards is toity. Every damn year we learn about the Holocaust in school. Dude, I thought they were talking about Halloween for a second. Is this person really that illiterate and stupid? But that's the thing, is they are. I'm not even offended as a Jew of how do you not, first of all, okay, you could be tired of history, sure. I mean, that's part of the problem. There's a lot of issues, in the world with Jews. I mean, people think the Jews run the world, which I know a lot of people are like, what do you guys do? And it's like, okay, you can keep thinking that way, no problem. I'm pretty sure someone way back in like the 1930s had that same belief, and then we all know what happened, but apparently this person's tired of it. But that's besides the point, folks. I'm not here to bring us down, I'm here to entertain, right? So this person is just a big old idiot. Halloween falls on a Friday the 13th this year for the first time in 666 years. I'm totally stabbing someone. What goes through people's minds? Sometimes I put out tweets and I'm like, maybe I'll delete that. Sometimes I'll literally tweet it and then I won't hit send and I'll be like, that's kind of dumb, I don't want to tweet that. And then I see this shit and I'm like, if I'm second guessing my tweets, what goes through these people's minds? Like, I want to know what their day-to-day life is like. What is the thought process of these people? What the fuck are they thinking? The back code of my card is 388. Why is everyone asking? Shake my head. Finally got my debit card. Love the blue. Oh, honey. These are the things that we gotta teach kids in school, especially with social media. Who gives a fuck about algebra? Who cares about the Pythagorean theorem? I don't even know how the fuck to say it anymore. None of these things matter. Half the shit that do you think I've done anything with chemistry, with biology? Do you think I give a shit about any of that? No. What I do know is that you can't put certain things on social media because 10 years later you might lose your job because of it. That's something that we gotta teach kids in school, right? What I wish I was taught in school is when you work and they don't take out your taxes, just keep all your receipts to lie to the government and tell them, hey, these were all part of my write-offs, so I don't have to pay any money in tax, right? See, no one told me about these things. So instead I was like, hey, government, take all my money. And they're like, fuck, all right, if you say so, you idiot. And I'm like, what? Anyways, I'm sick of the US government. I'm moving to California. Fuck the US. I mean, with the rate California's going, truthfully, they kind of do want to start governing themselves. California's kind of becoming like the Quebec of the US. They're like, we're the best. And it's like, okay, do your own thing, no problem. Not actually, they're actually not the Quebec. The Quebec of I guess, I don't know if Florida's the Quebec of the US. I don't really know, but I feel like California is very, like, we're the best state. We're so progressive and we're clean and we care about everything except for a lot of things, but we're not gonna talk about those things. And it's like, bro, practice what you preach. I want my first daughter to be a girl. I want my first daughter to be a girl. Wouldn't that, how else would that be? Maybe I certainly hope she doesn't have kids. We don't need more people as dumb as her out there in the world, you know what I mean? I never knew there were green apples? Question mark? Dude, bro, are you good? Have you never been apple picking? That's a good old Granny Smith. Come on now, is that a Granny Smith? I actually don't know. That's definitely not a Granny. Is that a Granny? What the fuck's a Granny Smith? Oh, that is I got you. I told you, that's a Granny Smith, baby. Good old Granny Smith here, baby. I know my fucking apples here, folks. I'm so lost. Isn't NFL just for the US? How does New England have a team? I might just skip that one, because that's a really dumb comment. I will say, though, it is interesting to me how Americans call it football, and the Euros call it football, and then we call it soccer. Like, we have two different names, and they have one name, and it's their football is soccer, and our soccer is their football, and our football is just non-existent over there. Like, who decided that? I'm very curious as to that. Finally found my social security card. How can y'all steal my identity if you don't look like me? It won't work. So there's levels to stupidity. Now, as much as I want to say I don't believe this is true, I know it is real. The same with the debit card girl. People are that stupid that they put shit like that out there, and then they just... It literally says on the social security card, I literally got mine like 3 years ago, or no, 2 years ago now, I think. It literally says like, do not share this with anyone. Hide it somewhere safe. Do not tell anyone what your social security number is. Like, people are just fucking stupid. And that's why you gotta make money off of them, right? You gotta just take advantage, right? That's what we do. Is that what we do here? All right, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared Pepper Bronstein. Keeping it spicy all day, baby. make sure you guys keep it spicy with Mr. Spicy. As you guys can see, this is a one-of-a-kind t-shirt for me only because I am Mr. Spicy. So don't try to get one because it's mine. But that's all for this one, folks. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, I ran into a glass door and I think I might have a Caucasian. I think they meant concussion. What a fucking idiot. Can you imagine that? You just run into a glass door and then you become white. What the fuck? What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Vibe. I'm your host for this one, Jared Pepper Bronstein. You guys know we keep it spicy around here, so you gotta smash that like button. Otherwise, you know, you could just be like a little spicy, but if you really wanna spice up your life, you gotta smash that like button. People born in 2003 are 23 now. That's crazy. American girls are really like this, IRL. I'm not American, I'm Arizonian. Oh boy. People born in 2003 are 23 now. That's crazy. American girls are really like this, but I feel like, oh, because it was 20, that's why it confused me. I was like, well, I'm like, people born in 2003, I'm like, if the year's 2023, they'd be, and then I was like, wait a minute, it's not, it's 2021. So that makes sense. Now I get it, because it says tweet 2020. They should have circled that for me. I wasn't fucking looking at when she tweeted this out. Either way though, they'd be 17, because, you know, 2020 minus 2003 is 17. So they'd be 17. At least this girl's from Arizona though. She's Arizonian, so she's just a fucking idiot. Not kidding. Well, how long would the pregnancy take if she had twins? 9 plus 9 equals 19 months. Could you imagine if that's how it was? If they're like, you have twins, so one's gonna come out and then the other one has to form and then the other one's gonna come out 9 months later. Imagine being pregnant for 18 months straight. Fuck. But I feel like people do that. They have a kid and they just pop another one out. Like, you know, like people that are born within a year of each other, like siblings, I feel like that must have been what happened, right? Because it takes 6 months to have a kid. 6 months, 9 months to have a kid. Goes to show you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, your baby's born in January, and then let's say your next baby is born April. What's the math here? It means you'd probably have to fucking like August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. July, you fucking July for 9. There's no I in happiness. There is. See, but I get that, because why is happiness, like the English language is just useless. We spell happy with a Y and then we're like, oh, if you're gonna just change it, then just change the letter altogether. It's like, then no, then just don't, that shouldn't, like, no. That is how you should spell happiness, I agree. Microwave a penny for 1 minute to get a mini coin. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, for a split second I was like, maybe I'll try that, and then I was like, I'm not trying that. Listen, in my defense, I didn't grow up with a microwave. My dad, like, fucking hates microwaves. He did not want to live with one. So I spent like the first 26 years of my life not having a microwave in my house. My friends all had microwaves, I didn't. When my mom moved back in, she took my grandmother's microwave and just said, we're fucking leaving it in the house. My dad was like, fuck, all right, no problem. I'm just not gonna be in the kitchen when you guys use it. So that's how shit goes now down here. I have a microwave in my house, but I've only had it for the past like year or so. So I'm still learning these things. I know you don't put aluminum in there. I know you don't put pennies in there, but you can put cell phones in there to charge them, I think. Just finished sanding my tires so that my car ride will be smoother on the interstate, and honestly, I kind of love this look. That's a smooth way to see God. Dude, this guy, like, it looks nice. Aesthetically, it looks nice. I will say, it's nice to see that, but from an angle of safety, there's no tracks there on the tire. You're gonna slide. You might as well just get a bobsled and wait for it to snow and just, you know, go down the interstate. If you don't know the difference between there, and there, you're an idiot. Well, this is awkward. It is, because you spelled your the wrong way, you fucking idiot. See, I knew that one right away. I picked up on that one right away. Your boy's catching up now, boys and girls. Just made me some, oh my God, I can't even finish this one. Just made me some cinnamon rolls, but she put synonym, just like grandma used to make. Wow, this is like a top tier tweet. This is like, that's a good one. I'm surprised I haven't seen that one. That's a really good one. My sister is pregnant. I can't wait to see if I'm gonna be an aunt or an uncle. Bro, that's not how it works. It's like when I see tweets that are like, pregnant with my baby girl, like I really hope I have a daughter or something like that. I'm just like, you shouldn't be a parent. Like if that's really not, if this isn't a joke, I mean, I guess an aunt or uncle, it's different. I just hope this person doesn't have kids. Or maybe they could, I guess you could learn, right? You could learn. I shouldn't, you know, they shouldn't have kids. Yes, I'm vegan. Yes, I eat meat. We exist. I guess that makes you like a partial vegan then, right? Or I guess the whole thing about veganism is like it's all or nothing, right? But then again, I feel like it's like anything in life, you know, like religion, there's some that just go for it and there's some that are just like, oh yeah, I'm kinda-ish. So I don't know, I feel like this idea of like vegan is nothing, like nothing that was ever living. It's like, I'm partially vegan, I eat fish, I don't eat meat. I don't do that, I eat everything because I'm a carnivore, I'm a predator, baby. I'm fucking alpha. That's all for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed these tweets, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Will Smith kind of looks like the guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Kinda. The difference is the guy on the left has the goatee, the guy on the right has the hat, right? So, I don't know. Like, I can see a resemblance a little bit, but I don't think... It's his brother, right? Bill Smith. Get it? Because Bill's another name for William, which is another name for Will, which is another name for Will Smith. The chicken Caesar salad sounds so good right now. The fact that it has 4 retweets really makes me question, like, were those 4 retweets from somebody with like 30 followers, or was one of the retweets like Jimmy Fallon? You know what I mean? Or someone like The Rock with like 100 million followers. I don't know, like 100 million, but like, you know what I mean? Or like one of those like famous Instagram pages. You know what I mean? With like 100,000 followers that... Because that could go either way. You could either lose your job or go viral. It'd be very funny. I don't know. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. I'm your boy Pepper. You guys know we got another spicy video for you here today. Today's the dumbest tweets that'll make you say, what the F word? Because you can't say that on YouTube. I might say it. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it anyways. What the fuck? Part 5. We've done 5 of these now. And we're going to keep doing them because you guys obviously like them. Make sure to smash that like button, baby, for your boy Pepper. We're keeping it spicy all the time. This is the spiciest channel on YouTube. You got the spiciest host. And this might be the spiciest video. I don't know yet. We'll find out in a second. What's the name of the boat in the Titanic? Oh, that's a good one. What a grade A idiot. That's just so dumb. But I feel like there was a point, I'm not gonna lie, there literally was a point that I was like, what's Obama's first name? Or I was like, what's Obama's last name? That's what it was. I'm like, what's Obama's last name? Because everyone just calls him Obama. No one calls him Barack Obama. It's just, yeah, it's Obama. And it's like, well, what's his last name? It's Obama, you fucking idiot. Speaking of, when I tell you guys, I swear I did not even see this tweet before I said this. I swear I did not see any of this content. When you guys see me react, it's all live reactions. I did not see this tweet before I said what I just said. It's literally on separate files or pages of the document. I was still looking at the page that says, what's the name of the boat in the Titanic when I said that Obama shit. And now the next tweet that comes up, it's what's Obama's last name? I'm not even kidding. And guess what? It's Obama, motherfucker. Ha! I'm not the idiot. This, well, their name's blacked out, but this person from Newberry Baker, California, you, my friend, seem like a big old dummy. Just made some cornbread, bone app the teeth. This has to be a joke, right? Then again, if someone said if someone asked me if corn is actually in bread, like if corn's actually in cornbread, I would know what to say. I would say no. I would guess no, but I feel like it might be. I have no idea. I have no idea how cornbread's made. I have no idea how any bread's made, to be honest with you guys. I know it's like wheat and maybe barley and gluten. Like, I don't even know. I feel like none of that even made any sense. I feel like gluten isn't something you can put in like flour. I think gluten's like isn't gluten like what am I? It's like a, not a scientific, isn't gluten like a protein? Like you can't really put gluten in something, can you? Maybe you can, I don't know. I don't know shit about shit, guys. I literally just order food online all day and then that's why I have no money. My HIV results came back, I'm clean. I don't even understand what this is. My HIV results came back positive, I'm clean. Wow, that changes everything. Because I was like, I don't get the joke, and then I realized, woo! My HIV results came back positive. That's a bad one. I'm gonna stop smoking for a week, feel bad for my liver. I think that'll help. I think stopping smoking will definitely help. The thing that made you tweet that out, your brain. Because
which I never think about. I smoke a lot of weed. I never think about that. I always think about my lungs. I'm like, I wonder what I'm doing with my lungs. But I never think, you know, maybe the reason that I'm always like unmotivated and I never wanted to do anything and I just want to play video games all day and I just eat a bunch of shitty food all the time because I'm always high. Or maybe it's because of this pandemic. I think that's it. I don't think it's the weed. I love it when you can still smell your boyfriend's colon on you. I got a new colon flavor today. I love the smell of my brother's colon. Oh boy. My clothes smell like colon. I smell like Usher colon. LOL, it smells so good. My hands smell like colon. Love the smell of my men colon. The smell of your colon is in the air. I love it when a Hawkeye passes by me and leaves his colon smell. The smell of my dad's colon, and then this is, oh boy. So this is a picture, I guess, of the colon. There's the appendix, the ascending colon, the transverse colon, the descending colon, and then the sigmoid colon near the rectum. They meant to spell cologne, which cologne, last time I spelled misogynistic wrong, cologne I got, it is C-O-L-O-G-N-E. Cologne. Can I use that in a sentence, please? Every time my daddy wears cologne, he meets up with his girlfriend and mommy doesn't know. Oh, well that's awkward, son. That was me imitating some kid at a spelling bee who just announced to everybody that his dad cheats on his mom. That wasn't me. My parents have been very faithful all these years. So just to clarify, that was not me speaking about my parents. It's me imitating some kid at a spelling bee, putting the judges on the spot, pretty much admitting to everybody that his parents, you know, aren't faithful, and then the judges have to realize how to react to that situation. That's what that was. I think math is a lie. Physics is a lie. If we use this in real life, we'd look dumb. That's a tweet? That's a serious tweet? I think math is a lie. Physics, if we use this in real life, we'd look dumb. But I'm not even gonna comment on that one. I can't believe Earth turned 2014 today. Let's go, Earth! I'm actually curious about that. When did Earth Day start? I guess, when did Earth Day start? I wanna look that up. When did Earth Day start? Cause like, I've never really, oh, it's the 100th and whatever Earth Day. 1970 is when it started. Interesting. Very interesting. So I guess it was like the 50th anniversary last year and no one knew. Guess why? Because we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic. Alright? Alright guys, that's all for this one. I've been your boy Pepper. Make sure to keep it spicy, mother. See you guys soon.
I thought Neil Armstrong was the guy in How I Met Your Mother, and now everyone is talking about him. Guess I made him famous. You know what? There's a lot of wrong in this. I don't think you made Neil Armstrong famous, first of all. I don't think that at all. But I think you're thinking of Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, no, he's equally as fun, equally as talented, I would say, but different fields. Welcome back to Vibe. We're gonna react today with some dumb tweets that will make us say, what the fuck? Or at least most of these will make us say, what the fuck? I'm your host, Taylor McWaters. Grab a soda, let's do it. It Smells Like Teen Spirit is trending. I love that song. It's my favorite by Green Day. Great response. You should have put at the end, I guess I made Nirvana famous. Yeah, that's literally me, just like Neil Patrick Harris. No, Neil Armstrong. Everyone wants to be a business entrepreneur, innit? I really want to be a business entrepreneur. I would love to be an entrepreneur. I want to be one of the most successful entrepreneurs out there, period. Innit the truth. Innit the truth. I've never sounded more white in my life. And I did hip hop in grade 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. Did they come up with 911 as the police number after 9/11? Nope. 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 That's just what we call a coincidence. Here's the thing. If you're born like way after 9/11, maybe I can excuse this. Maybe. That's a very small, petite maybe. No, because one of the first things you're taught, or I would hope one of the first things you're taught growing up is that you have to call 911 if there's an emergency. I don't think you were, no. That's what the fuck indeed. Why is everyone mad at Alabama? I thought everyone liked him when he was president. Who the fuck are they even thinking of? Obama? Oh my god, no way. Why is everyone mad at Alabama. I thought everyone liked him when he was president. Question mark. I like how the name and photo is blocked out. See, like last time it was just a name or whatever. This time it's like, no, just, you don't want to know anything about me. Good. That's a pretty fucking dumb tweet, if you ask me. I just realized 2020 is 2020 backwards. Hits blunt. No, what the fuck? Yeah, it totally is. 2020 is not the same backwards. No, it's not one of those things. Race car backwards. Wait till you figure that one out. That's gonna blow your goddamn mind. Damn, I just hit my head really hard. I think I might have a Caucasian. Imagine you just hit your head. Imagine you're like rollerblading, you hit your head, and then I just pop up. I'm like, you okay? Yeah. I'm like, you have a Caucasian, man. We gotta go to the hospital. You gotta take me with you to the hospital. That's how you get rid of the Caucasian. You go and they get a scan, and then I go, okay, you good? They go, yeah. I go, okay. And then I go, and I wait around until someone else smokes their head on something. Damn, really have a Caucasian. They say when you have a Caucasian that you shouldn't go to sleep because it's bad for your brain. Especially if you're a Caucasian and you get a Caucasian. Oh my god, believe me. Today's evening at 8:20 p.m. and 20 seconds, it will be 2020. It will never in our lifetime happen again. It will happen every day this year at 8:20 p.m. I like how much thought they put into like that initial tweet. Like they're like, today's evening at 8:20 p.m. and 20 seconds, it will be 2020. Can you believe that? Some guy's like, yes, that's every day at 8:20 p.m. this will happen. Wow. Why do the women never have to take a DNA test to see if it's their child? You know what? It's one of those things where I get how you would think of this. Like for like a fast thought. If you're like, oh, why do women have to? Oh, of course. But like that, oh, of course, is quick. There's no time to put that out in the tweet in between that. Oh, of course. Why do the women never have to take a DNA test? Could you imagine? Shows up. She's like, hey, is this the kid I just had? It's like the kid I just had, right? Like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay, good. Just make sure. I have no hope for humans anymore. To my calculation, if I save $38 each week, I can have $1 million within 3 years. Sounds like a plan to me. It's that easy. You know what? Miss Tootie, you figured it out. It's that easy. To my calculation, if I save 38 each week, yeah, that's it. Honestly, if you put that up to 40, just two $20 bills, you're laughing. You're laughing on the way to the bank. Well, guys, those were some dumb tweets that made us go, what the fuck? Definitely more than a few times. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Taylor McWaters. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
To the guy who stole my antidepressants, I hope you're happy now. I shouldn't even laugh at that. But that's such a good joke. It's such a dad joke, but that is such a good joke. That is such a good joke. And I feel like with the cancel culture, oh, you shouldn't make fun of people that have, if they need to, this isn't making fun of anybody. This is literally a simple joke, as we know there's a medicine that makes people happy. And if someone were to steal that medicine and take it, they would probably be happy. That's why it's funny. It ends there. It has nothing to do with anything, putting people down. It's just a joke, and that's why it's so good. What's poppin', guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. You guys already know it's gonna be a spicy video because you got the spiciest host in the motherfucking game. It's your boy Pepper. What's good? Give me some of that fire. You guys already know. It's alright. If your tongues are burning a little bit, your eyes are burning because I'm so fucking ugly, I get it. That's why they call me Pepper. One way or another, you burn when you look at me. We got some of the dumbest tweets that will make you say, what the fuck, part 7. If you guys want a part 8, make sure you smash that like button. You guys know we're coming at you with the dumbest tweets in the world. This is like the best series we could possibly do. So why haven't you smashed that like button yet? Let's get into it. Guys will stand 5'8" from you and call it 6 feet. This isn't funny because I'm 5'8". That's not true, actually. I'm 5'8 3/4. So, ha. Joke's on you. Guys, I still don't even get the joke. Guys will stand 5'8" from you and call it 6 feet. Oh, now I get it. That's a penis joke. Took me a second. See, I got a little hurt because I saw 5'8", and I'm like, if she's saying guys are 5'8" tall, I'm 5'8 3/4, I say 5'9", so I don't really count there, but she's talking about dick size. I don't have that problem. I'm Jewish, and it's like a known thing that Jews are well endowed, so that's all I'm gonna say, guys. There's a reason they cut it off when we're born. that comment's gonna come back to bite me in the ass, probably, which I'm fine with. I'm Jewish, I don't care. Like, I'm a proud Jew, so try to cancel me for making jokes about circumcisions. Like, I don't fucking care. Done with dating sites. I'm now focusing on pizza delivery guys because at least I know they have a job, a car, and pizza. Sometimes they deliver the pizza with a little extra meat too. You know? You get what I'm saying? I had a delivery guy named Johnny. What was the last name? Sins? I think it was Johnny Sins, my delivery guy. It was a weird experience for me, but to each their own, I guess. I don't want to die doing something I love. I want to die doing something I hate. That way I don't have to finish it. That's actually a very good point. Because imagine dying in the middle of doing something you love and then not being able to finish it. I think that would be worse off. Whereas, like, if you die in the middle of doing something you hate and you don't have to finish that task because you're dead, I think you'd be pretty happy. It's all perspective, really. So I don't think that's that dumb. If anything, that's a very smart tweet. I actually agree with it. Do people who run know that we're not food anymore? That's a funny, these are actually very funny tweets. I thought they'd be like very stupid, like who thinks of this shit? I mean, they kind of are, but I think of this shit. Maybe that's why I'm like resonating so much. I like it, but I hate running too, so I back that. We're not food anymore. There's no fucking dinosaurs. We are the apex predator. There's vegans out there that are like, we shouldn't eat animals, and there's people like me that are like, we eat it all, because we can. If I want to eat anything in my room, I have lights, I have the camera, I have the, if I wanted to take a bite of my computer, I could if I wanted to. I bite hard because I don't want to fuck the screen up, and it's an old computer, but it still costs me a good amount of money, easy for me to say. But I'm just saying, we're apex predators. We get you whatever the fuck we want. When someone tells me great question, I never hear their answer because I'm busy congratulating myself for asking such a great question. I love these tweets, these are the best. That is true. What is a great question? What makes something a good question? A question that other people are gonna ask, or is it a question that makes you think about the answer? What is a great question even? But that I would do the same thing, I think. Probably the worst thing you could hear when you're wearing a bikini is, good for you, wow. That probably is one of the worst things you could hear, eh? Like, before, you know, you look good now. Like, it's just, that's my issue. Like, when people try to compliment other people on like weight loss, and especially with the way we are now in this world, it's like, you say, oh, you look great. It's like, are you implying before I didn't? Are you saying before, like, what are you saying here? And it could be a very slippery slope. I think the worst is asking someone how far along pregnant they are when they're not pregnant. To me, that's like the worst of the worst, you know? I like having conversations with kids. Grown-ups never ask me what my third favorite reptile is. That's a very good point. Kids, honestly, like, I think we got kids all wrong. I think as we grow older, we become like much more like just kids. The mind is like open everywhere. They can see anything and make anything of it, and then they get to a certain point where it's just like, oh, that's unrealistic, so I don't believe it anymore. It's not true. And it's like, it makes life like less fun. Like, I just feel like my life was way more fun as a kid. And I always wanted to be an adult, and I always wanted to do things I couldn't do. But now looking back, it's like, I got bills to pay. I gotta wait. Like, I used to spend summers not even going to summer camp as a kid. I would sleep in, I would watch cartoons, skateboard all day, do whatever I wanted. Like, it's just, who doesn't want to do that? This guy does. When my wife gets a little upset, sometimes a simple calm down and a soothing voice is all it takes to get her a lot upset. There's certain things you can't say to people when they're mad, and telling them to calm down or relax are two things. It just does the opposite. I don't know why. There's got to be some sort of like scientific reasoning behind it. Maybe people don't like being told what to do. So maybe whether it's like, if you say like calm down, relax, or, you know, bow down to me, kiss my feet. Regardless of what you say, they might get mad because they're not even comprehending what you're telling them to do. Just the fact that they're being told what to do when they're mad. Maybe that's what it is. So maybe the next time someone's mad, I'm not gonna say calm down. I'm just gonna give them like the most, I'll be like, you know what? Enough of this. Go buy me a plane ticket. Cause it's gonna throw them off. They'll be like, either they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Or they're gonna be so angry, they'll roll with it. What do you mean get you a plane ticket? Do you not understand what I'm saying to you, right? And they won't even comprehend what I said. I think that's a good experiment. I'm just saying, it's funny. Commercial on TV, me as a kid. Hey, I had that toy. Me as an adult. Hey, I'm on that medication. Well, this fully, yeah, that's, yeah. Oh. Going back to being a kid, yeah. When you'd see toys that you had on TV and you're like, I had that. That's so cool. And now, you know, it's like, don't drive high. And I'm just like, fuck, I can't drive now. Not kidding, guys, kinda. That's all for this one, guys. I'm waiting for the day that my tweets are on here, because sometimes I tweet the stupidest shit in the world. But hey, that's the beauty of Twitter. You gotta love it. We'll see you guys in the next Top 10 Central Vibe video. I've been your boy Pepper. Stay spicy, my friends, and we'll see you soon.
Ron Weasley, I have to use old books. Harry, wow. Yeah, and torn up shitty clothes. Yuck. Would be crazy if my best friend had a vault full of gold and could maybe help me out a little. Yeah, amen. Yeah, LMAO, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that's a great point, honestly. Like, Harry's loaded. He has like a vault with like swords and like cups that multiply and shit. Like, he's rich. He's so rich. And then Ron's like, yeah, man, I have to wear this fucking carpet to the ball. Ron's like, yeah, man, I love her. I really love her. Look what I have to wear. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Did you bring your fucking sword? Yo, man, make sure you bring your goblet of fire, man. He's great. He's my best friend. Awesome. I'm wearing bed bugs. I'm wearing bed bugs to the ball. Guys, we are back with the dumbest tweets that will make you say WTF, part 8. Part 8, we're probably gonna do like up until part 77 because there's so many tweets that just, Twitter is never ending. Twitter's forever. Twitter is forever. Here we go. Imagine being a grown-ass man and still watching sports, LOL. Go watch anime or something like an adult. You know what? I have to watch more of both, to be honest with you. I have to watch more of both. I'm sleeping on both. There's so much in both of those that I'm like, you know what? If I have to pick now, yeah, fuck sports. Sports, like, doesn't even... Sports is the same thing. Also, we're in Canada. The Leafs just lost in Game 7, so, you know, I don't care because I don't care about sports. So everyone's walking around bummed and I'm skipping around and having a great time. I'm like, yo, do you watch Invincible? No? Yeet. Second week of being able to talk to animals. Oh my God, you like food. I get it. Yes. That is so fucking funny. That's not even a dumb tweet. That's an amazing tweet. Captain, what's his name? Captain, what's his name? That's Captain, fucking what's his name? Yeah, that's so true. You know what? Would you, if you could, would you be able to talk to animals? Like all animals? I would hate that. That'd be so scary. Cause like, even if it was like a small thing, like a caterpillar, and you looked at it and it was like, fuck you, I'd be like, okay. I'm like, I don't like this energy. I know you're tiny and you're hairy, but like, I don't like how aggressive you are. I never knew that caterpillars were like that. I don't want to know things like that, you know? But maybe it would be good, you know? Maybe birds, well, birds can already talk, which is fucked up enough. This truck has a jellyfish launcher. So stupid. The fact that I laughed at that is great. That's fun. What is that even for? Is that like a light? It must be a light. It's on the, it looks like the window side. No, where is that? I wish. Could you imagine that feature? Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Guy cuts you off. Boom. Now your dad's got to pee on your leg. Use your signal, dude. Boom. Boom. It's more of a, yeah, that'd be gross. Also, if you could talk to animals, the jellyfish would probably be like, please don't launch me out of this car. Please don't do that. I don't like it. I don't like any of this. I had a dream my girl shit herself at the club, so I shit myself to make her feel better. Why the fuck we ain't just leave? That's, yeah. You guys are getting married. You guys are getting married. If I had a dream where my girlfriend shit her pants, I would, you know what? I'll tell you what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't also shit my pants. So maybe I just haven't found love yet. Maybe if that's not the first thing that comes to your mind, maybe you're not in love. So if you're watching this and you're a couple, ask each other right now, hey baby, you know what? If I shit myself at the club, would you shit your jeans at the club right after? And if you guys say no, break up right now. Like this video, but also spend some time, you know, have some space. Space is nice. Stop sending people under 35 things to print at home. We do not have printers. Yeah, no one has printers. The amount of times I've had to go to like Staples and just like beg the guy behind the counter to like print some resumes, because it's such a process otherwise. I'm like, hey, I need to use a printer to print like 30 copies. Here's my debit card. Let's do this. He's like, yeah, what you're gonna wanna do is like, you're gonna wanna like buy like a card, like a Staples card, and then when you swipe it, it's like a timer, and then it counts down, and then every minute is like a certain amount of time added to your card. So you have to add funds to your card before, so then you go and you drag it, and then you hit it with the printer. And I'm sitting there like, I might rob this place. I might just steal a printer. I swear to God, one time I had to beg the guy. I was like, hey man, I'll buy you lunch. I'll buy you a coffee and a fucking donut. Just turn around, I'm gonna email you, and then you print that there, and then you give it to me here. Like, I'll give you a $5 bill and buy you an iced cappuccino, please. And then he finally was like, okay, here. Like, he finally was like, he thought about it, he was like, okay. And then he gave it to me, and I was like, thank you. Thank you. Also, are you hiring? Every time the minimum wage comes up, like 60% of America reveals that they're apparently really worried about McDonald's profit margins. Yeah, it's always like the go-to, eh? It's like, well, McDonald's thinks this, like this is their employees. I think like the new go-to should be not McDonald's or anything. I think the new go-to for like minimum wage, busboys. Let's talk about that. Definitely busboys. I was a busboy for like way too long, and it's the worst. Like you get minimum wage and like part of servers' tips, and you're usually by yourself. And then like in the middle of a dinner rush, someone's like, hey, some guy dropped 17 bottles on the ground. Can you go sweep it up? You're like, yeah, you got it. And you have like a little flimsy broom, like, God, it sucked. Some like a lot of good nights too, but like, yeah, minimum wage, McDonald's. People are throwing fucking alligators through windows and drive-thrus in Florida. That's happening. That's also a thing. We talk about that in our Florida video. If you haven't seen that, whatever way you are, go check it out. They're always like, hey, this place that's making the most money like ever, really worried about it. No, you just like junior chickens, be honest with yourself. You just don't want the price of junior chickens to go up because you've done the math numerous times in your head after you go out to a bar. You're like, okay, if I have this, I can get 4 juniors, let's do it. $20 bill, bam. Maybe some room for McDouble, you know. But if minimum wage goes up, fucking junior chickens go up, so you're like, you know what? Now we should talk about this. Not the child that's, you know, working next to all these deep fryers burning away with a visor on. Minimum wage plus visor equals nope. Never. I'm wearing a visor, I'm making at least $37 an hour. I'm at least making SSE rate. That's so stupid. If I avoid enough responsibilities, the consequences pile up like a weighted blanket I can sleep under, a Consa quilt. That's amazing, that's an amazing tweet. I have like a Consa weighted blanket every night. I just go to sleep, I'm like, I can't move under this. This is a lot of weight. Let people believe in astrology, you still believe Jesus was white. That's a good tweet. That's definitely a tweet from someone with a moon emoji in their name. That's for sure. That's good. Also, I don't believe in both of those things. How about that? I'm not triggered in either direction. I'm invincible. People believe Jesus was white. I don't even think, you know what a topic. Now we're getting to the Lord, I'll be here all day. Of course I stay hydrated. Carbohydrated, yep. After all that talk, now I'm definitely gonna order some McDonald's. I'm gonna call them and be like, hey, how's your minimum wage stuff? Awesome. Let me get like 5 Big Macs. Get some carbs. Carbohydrated. Guys, those were the dumbest tweets that will make you say WTF part 8. Some of them not that dumb. Some of them are kind of, makes you think a little bit. Nice. I've been your host, Taylor McWaters. Thanks for joining us on Vibe, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe. Peace. When I was a kid, my sister told me that the paper strip that's in the chocolate kisses were edible, okay, and then I ate them in the chocolate for like a year. Someone else goes, they are. For real? Why would you believe in this again? I would believe this. This is totally fair. My buddy told me that the Baby Bell, those little cheese wheels, the wax that's around it, my buddy's like, yeah, you can just eat it, just all of it. I'm fucking eating candles since I was 7 years old. It wasn't until I was in grade 10 where they're like, why are you eating that? You're literally eating wax. It still tasted good. Honestly, I can't recommend you try it, but if it does happen, don't panic. It's fine. You're allowed to eat a candle every now and then. Swear to God. I pulled the thing back. I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I just ate one like hollow wax bowl. I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. Guys, what's up? Welcome back to Vibe. We are back today reacting to some more dumb tweets. Apparently the world is full of dumb tweets, so we're on part 9. Let's do this. At the end of the day, hey, you know what they say, guys? At the end of the day, we are all human beings. And together, we will rise. You know what? Where did that come from? Human beings. I think it was, it's coming. Big Friendly Giant. They referred to them, the kids, as human beings. Why? Because they ate the kids. So, Hopefully, we won't race together. I just spent 5 minutes trying to figure out which planet in our solar system starts with the letter E, only to remember it was Earth. You know what? That's fair. I mean, you're on it, so we're allowed to give you a pass for that one. You're looking everywhere else, but where you are, it's fine. Hey guys, don't forget, whenever you're looking for things, look down. The fact that they kicked Pluto out is so funny. They're like, no, you're not jacked enough. Go, get out of here. We'll see you next year and forever, but get out. So my car got towed. Don't you fucking... I was like, that's pretty good by itself. And then I read that in Toad's voice too. My car got towed. Honestly, I wish Toad was a car mechanic. I wish. I want to do an impersonation, but I can't. He's so loud. He's like, you're my car. Can't do it. I can't do it. Yo, watch that video if you can. Please include that video. Lady Gaga. Honestly, the loss of computer literacy thanks to overly used friendly devices makes me so sad. I'm buying my kid a computer as soon as he's out of the womb. I'm buying my kid a computer as soon as he's out of the whom? Who am I buying a computer for? Sorry, I forgot. Probably out of their mother, yeah. Out of the whom. That's a great tweet. That's a really funny tweet. I'm buying my kid a computer as soon as he's out of the whom? Wait, is there another city called Rome that doesn't exist in Georgia, USA? I was watching Fox News and they mentioned Rome in Italy. I'm confused. Is there a Rome in Italy? No, no one tell them. There isn't. Romans don't exist. It's all myth. I don't know what I'm gonna do for a workout tomorrow because that son gave me a mind grain today. Ooh, so full from all that grain that I ate from that star. The Rome thing is so funny. I'm still kind of like laughing about that. Oh shit. I have a mind grain from laughing. You can't spell cat without a what? With the letter. You motherfucker. I knew it. I fell for it. I'm like, hey guys, we're reacting to some dumb tweets. Watch me be part of one. Okay, I get it. You can't spell cat without a, the letter A. So without a what? Without a. Yeah, but like without a what? They just go to bed. Don't answer him. He's gonna be up all night. Without a what? Without a C? Without a T? Without an A. He's gonna figure it out later and be like, oh, I gotta respond to Bojangles 69. Damn it. Anyone get a chance to see the meteor shower last night? Not the meteor bath, it was a shower. It was nice. It was like bologna raining down. It was so good. Ew, imagine that. You're like, make a wish. It's just Italian sausage. You're like, oh my God. It stinks. Just drank some inspired milk. Oh shit. Just drank some inspired milk. Gonna have this stummy rumbles. Oh. Just drank some inspired, the emojis are fucking me up. Like, ugh, gonna have the stumny rumbles is the funniest part about this. I don't even care if the milk's inspired or not. 2% milk? Nah, it's 100% reason to remember the name. It's milk. You're gonna puke. It's not lactose free. You're gonna have a rough time. You're gonna have stumny rumbles all night. I'm gonna say that now. I just like talk to my girl. I'm like, hey, I have the stumny rumbles. Oh, my stummy. It's so fucking good. Guys, we've reacted to some dumb tweets, part 9. Come back for some part 10 and part 11, part 12. I have a feeling these will never end as I got confused with them myself. So that's what we do. We're only humans. This is what we do. We react here on Vibe. We're honest. See you in the next one. Peace.
If you don't know the difference between there, and there, you're an idiot. Well, this is awkward. That's incredible. I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, this always did confuse me, but then you figure it out. That being said, there are certain words that I refuse to say, but I've worked on trying to learn them. Like vehemently is a word that I could never say, and now I could confidently say, you know, he vehemently denied that claim. I always thought it was like vehemently or something, and I was like an idiot when I said it like that. Huh? So there you go. It's just, you gotta educate yourself, folks. You can't be right about everything all the time. Sometimes you just look like an idiot and then you learn and then you move on, and that's what I've just done here. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. You guys know I feel it heating up. Here comes the fire, because it's your boy Pepper. We're keeping it spicy, baby. You guys know we keep it spicy on this channel. I want you guys just take a little bit of spice and just all over the tongue. I don't care what it looks like. You guys can make comments about what it looks like, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it right to the camera. Ready? I want it all. I don't care what it looks like, because it's spice. It's spice. That's what I believe it is, so that's what it is. It's spice, because I'm Mr. Spicy, baby. Let's smash that like button. Let's get into it. 2 + 2 × 4. 16. 15, 14, 13, 10. Well, 2 plus 2, what is it? It's bed mass is what they said. But what's the B stand for? All I know is the M is multiply, the A is S, the A is add, and the S is subtract. So the D is divide, but what's B and E? Bacon and eggs? Breaking and entering? I don't know, either way, we're gonna do this. It would be 2 times 4 is 8 plus 2. Even if you did 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16, right? 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, is 16 an option? So that makes sense. At least majority of people, like, the fact that it doesn't say 100% 16 is also a little alarming. Because yes, 60% did the math wrong, but at least it did 2 plus 2 times 4, as opposed to 2 times 4 plus 2. I don't know how you got 14, 14, and 15, 14, and 13 here. I don't know what they did, and I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious why a quarter of the people found, how did they get 13? What did they do? What, was it just bad math? Like what, like 2 times 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10, so that's not that. 2 plus 2 is 4 times 4, that's 16, it's not that. So what did they do? They do, I don't know. 2 times 4 minus 2, that's not, where did they get 13 from? What apps have y'all bought that are worth the money? Mozzarella sticks for sure. And spinach artichoke dip is a classic. Bitch, what? Wait, she's not wrong though. When I tell you guys, go to Kelsey's, get the spinach dip. That is all I ate throughout my 1 semester at Guelph University when I went there. My buddy and I would go to Kelsey's, putting the headphone back in, even though there's no sound. We would go to Kelsey's, we would watch the national football game, the SEC game, it was Bama, you know, Roll Tide, not that I actually support them, I don't really care about college football, but it was on, and we're men, and we like sports. We were men in college, we like sports, and beer and lifting weights! Yeah! How did Beyonce go #1 in 100 countries when there's only 7? Africa, Europe, Asian, and I can't remember the rest. I'm not gonna lie, geography was never my strong suit, so if you ask me to name all the continents, I definitely couldn't. I could try, and I'm going to. There's Africa, Antarctica. You think I'm joking, like I'm actually an idiot. I actually don't know continents. I feel like, what did I say? Africa, Antarctica. What is it? North America, South America. That's not, is that, yeah? North America, South America? Yeah? Are there 8 or are there 7? Asia, Europe. I feel like, I don't know why I feel like Europe isn't a continent. Maybe it is, I don't know. I guess it is. It probably is. Europe a continent? It has to be, right? Is it? Yeah, because Asia, yes, Europe's a continent. Is it? See, I'm not even joking, guys. I'm actually very bad with geography. But I'm better with math. I like talking about science. You know, we can't all be perfect is what I'm saying. And maybe this is like common knowledge, but I guarantee you guys, I know like financial literacy and things that like write-offs for taxes. That to me is much more important than knowing all the continents. You get what I'm saying? People don't know what write-offs are for their taxes, and they gotta pay the government a lot of money that they don't actually owe the government. That to me is much more important and practical than knowing all the continents in the world. So if you're gonna leave a comment being like, Jared, you're an idiot, I'm gonna be like, why'd you pay an extra $1,200 in taxes? Now who's laughing, bro? At least I have the money that I can now afford the education because I have write-offs for my taxes. You get what I'm saying? Tesla stock price is too high in my opinion. The coronavirus panic is dumb. Elon says a lot of things. He says a lot of things. Now, he says a lot of things. That's all I'm really gonna say. He could have his opinions. I know people might not necessarily agree with his opinions. And that's cool. That's what makes the world go round. Everyone has their own opinions. And for that, I say, cool. I don't know why people are scared of, I've tried to, okay. Chupacabras, I got it. They seem so nice. A chupacabra is a mythical creature that drains goats of blood in Mexico. That is capybara. Yes, I was gonna say, I've done videos on the chupacabra on Life's Biggest Questions, and they are a mythical, it was actually in the video, top 10 scariest American mythical creatures or monsters. And again, yes, that is one of them that does drain the blood of goats, and it looks like a giant guinea pig, but cool. What are y'all's favorite pasta? I just love rigatoni, dude. I think they meant to write rigatoni, but that's all right. I'll just egg-splain that to them later with my eggs. Oh, there was a burp. When it comes to my career, disky's the limit. They meant the sky's the limit. Oh boy. Unless they're like an actor, then disguise is the limit, because does that make sense? Probably not. Maybe like a CIA agent, disguise is the limit. Undercover, disguise is the limit. They can't go any higher than being undercover, under disguise, maybe? I'm just trying to help them out. You can't even see what their name is, so don't worry about it. You can troll them if you want. Heating up mac and cheese in the microwave. This person just needs a lot of help. They just need, they're either not old enough to have a phone, or they're too old to have a phone. No, that's not a nice thing to say. You don't get dumber as you get older, unless you're just always a dumb person, and then you get, you know, you keep consuming stupid stuff, and then maybe you get dumber. Maybe you do get dumber as you're older. I feel like I've actually gotten dumber as I've gotten older, because I can't even speak English. I can't speak the way I used to be able to speak. I feel like that wasn't a proper grammatical sentence. You see what I'm saying? That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper, aka Mr. Spicy. As you can see, you guys gotta smash that like button. Otherwise, I don't know how spicy the next video is gonna be. And you guys know if you want it spicy, you gotta, whoo, that was spicy. See you soon.
It's like 10 degrees outside. I used to say this when I was younger, kind of. I used to be like, degrees. I would say degrees, like an oven. I'd be like, oh, degrees. Degrees, I'm gonna say it again, degrees. I used to also do, this is not stupid because, well, it is a little bit dumb. It's definitely dumb. It's not right at all. It's not accurate. What I used to do is I used to put my oven on broil mode when I was boiling something, because my kid brain was like growing up thinking that broil and boil were the same word with the same meaning. So I would turn on broil mode. I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, oh God. So I would turn on broil mode and then make craft dinner and then turn off broil mode. So the oven would just get hot for no reason. Guys, welcome back to Vibe. I'm your host, Taylor McWaters, and I'm gonna respond or react, well, both, a little bit of both, to some dumb tweets. We're on part 11. That's how many people tweet nonsense. I'm probably amongst one of them. I tweet a lot of nonsense. Let's do this. What the fuck is an XX or an XY chrome of zone? The only letters that I have in my body are W, A, and G. What? What? I gotta like come closer. I'm like, sir? S, W, A, and G. Oh my God. I was like, wag? When you have a tail? I'm like, what? I thought it said wang. And I was like, damn, that's XX, XY. It's like, all I have is a wang, a big dick. All right, let's keep that. I always do this where like I react to dumb tweets and then I become the dumb thing in the video. It's great. I love, if you're laughing at me or with me, either way, I'm happy. I guess. I'm 26, so I was in high school when the whole swag thing was like way too much. Like people were like doing like sea walks in like the hallway and shit, smacking me with their JanSport bags. My hard pencil case fell off and exploded. I wasn't one of the cool kids with the soft ones, so I just kind of mop up all my Crayolas. My Crayola Claymore, if you may. Lighting some incest right now. Smells great. Love that sweet smell of incest. That's awesome. I once tried to do, I tried to type in ancestry.ca. No, I didn't. Jesus Christ, that's so gross. Oops. Once I tried to type in ancestry.ca on my phone and autocorrected to, it's like, do you mean ancestry? I'm like, yeah, I did. I still saw my family, so it's good. I still found them. I'm like, hey, there's Dad with the mustache. It's so bad. That's so bad. So you can't say that. I'm like, but I did. Since becoming a model, I want my portrait in a museum like Simone and Lisa. Ah, Simone and Lisa. Those two, they were the two singing animals. There was Simone and then Lisa. She was actually a little bit, she was lower. She did all the bass, all the baritones she did. She was very, you know, E flat was her shit. She liked to sit in E flat. She'd always like to sit in the same way too when she sang. She'd be like, she just has one note, that's good. And then Simone would do the heavy lifting. Kind of like Siegfried and Roy, but like Simone and Lisa. It was an odd look, or odd couple. Had drinks with some pals and woke up in the fetal position. Fetal? I think that's just how you spell fetal. That's not the funny part, is it? That's how you know it was a good night. No, I'm the stupid. Had drinks with some pals and woke up in the fetal position. That's how you know it was a good night. Am I reading this fucking wrong? The fetal, it's fetal, right? Because you're like, bleep, you're like in a little baby, fetal, not fetal, you're not like arrested. Well, maybe if you had a crazy night, you could be detained. I mean, if you go that hard, that's cool. Haha, please, the hypocriticism in Sweden has no bottom. This is only score some points. Hold on, I gotta forget how to speak English for a second here. Haha, please, the hypocriticism in Sweden has no bottom. This is only to score some points. Couldn't even tell you, Chris, couldn't even tell you. No idea what any part of that is. I just love the haha please with like the no comment. That's like it's so coy. It's like haha please. Oh, the hypocriticism? I'm glad you brought that up. No idea what that is, but you know what? I'm glad I read it. I'm gonna search hypocriticism now. Are their asses too fat? Find out at 6. This is why I don't argue with y'all. Here we go. Oh, these are good ones. I love these. Buying a $40, nice, perfect. Buying a $40 bottle of liquor in the club for $300 doesn't seem like some baller shit to me. Just fiscally irresponsible. Do you mean to spell physically? Oh my god, okay, I do this again. This grammar is so bad and funny. Buying a $40 bottle of liquor in the club for $300 doesn't seem like some baller shit to me. Just fiscally irresponsible, LMAO. Did you mean to spell physically wrong or? Yeah, it's physically and fiscally irresponsible. Don't do bottle service. Also, bottle service is so cringy. I don't know what it is. It's like 7 grown women come out with like candles and sparklers and they're like, here you go. I'm like, great. Do I pay you? Do I pay you? I don't know who to pay. There's fire in my eyes. A person who loves you will never kick you when you're down or pour salad on your wounds. You know what? If they really love you, they will not pour a Caesar or Greek salad on your open, exposed wound. Ew, imagine like Caesar dressing in an open wound. That would be gross. That would get infected almost immediately. It would taste delicious, but I mean, you know, the onions would definitely get in there and sting your shit about. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today on Vibe. I've been your host, Taylor McWaters, and we'll see you next time reacting to some more nonsense. Stay safe.
People should really respect top-level endurance runners more. They have poured butt, sweat, and tears into their work. Why? Because they run so they have a nice ass? I don't understand. They have poured butt, sweat, and tears. I get it, blood, sweat, and tears. Unless they don't know and they think that the term is literally butt, sweat, and tears, like you work your ass off. I really don't know. But I would say most runners probably do have nice asses. Like well-maintained. I'm gonna look at Taylor's ass, because he's a runner. I'm gonna check out his ass. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. You guys already know it's your boy Pepper. We're keeping it spicy up in here. Make sure to sprinkle a little bit of spice on your tongue, or don't. I don't really give a shit what you guys do anymore, as long as you guys keep it spicy when you do it. Make sure to smash that like button, and let's get into it. We're reading some dumb tweets that'll make you say what the fuck. Maybe some spicy tweets, who knows? A priest, a minister, and a rabbit walk into a bar. The rabbit says, I think I'm a typo. It's spelled rabbi, Steve. This is really embarrassing for you as an author. Ah, shit. Well, this guy's an idiot. Yes, the joke is a priest, a minister, and a rabbi walk into a bar. But the joke, as Stephen King wrote, is he wrote rabbit and then said he's a typo. This guy just ruined the joke by trying to correct him. Guy's a fucking moron. Do y'all boil your noodles or microwave them? Microwave? I've never even heard of that term. Microwave? How do you fuck up microwave that badly and you hear microwave? Microwave. Like there's it's somewhat similar, but microwave and microwave. Like I feel like I'm trying to think of another name that sounds more like micro. I don't know, but it's definitely not Michael, you fucking idiot. Do you boil? He also spelled boil like royal. You don't spell it like that. I'm not gonna tell you guys how to spell it because that's not the point, but fuck you. I just ate 4 quesadillas, I think is what they're going for, from Taco Bell. You know, you gave yourself diarrhea, my friend. Quesadillas. Case ideas. How do you spell quesadillas? Quesadillas. It's a hard word to spell actually. It's like CASQUILLDAS. I don't fucking eat quesadillas, so I don't even give a fuck. You don't know how to spell steak? STEAK. That's what I fucking eat. Chicken? CHICKEN. Because I don't give a fuck. Broccoli? BROC. Fuck you. Let's go to the next tweet. I know how to spell broccoli. It's like B-R-O-C-C-L-I or something. I don't fucking know. That's what I eat. I don't eat quesadillas because I don't eat them. So why would I know how to spell them? Breaking 911 just in. Vatican employees who refuse to get the COVID-19 vaccine will be fired. Biden's America. So, see, normally I'd be like, this guy's a fucking idiot because the Vatican is obviously not in America. But, this is kind of like a meme. Because I've been following Breaking 911 for a while now on Twitter. And I will tell you guys, it seems they're a little more Republican. It seems they lean a little more to the right. With that being said, the comment section is always just the most political. Like when Trump was in office, anything that happened and they tweeted about, all the comments were Trump's America, this is Trump's fault. So now that Biden's the president, every single tweet you'll just see Biden's America, this is Biden's fault. Anything happens, anything. The tweet will literally just be like, the Delta variant from this country has been verified to be in America. Every comment will be Biden's America. This is Biden's fault. And then people will be like, no, this is Trump's fault because he didn't shut the borders down. It's the funniest thing in the world. So check out Breaking 911 on Twitter because it is just a shit show and I love it. Who's your favorite North American hip hop artist? J. Cole, Jay-Z, Drake, other, tag them. North American, Drake is from Canada. It's up north, but not American. This guy's just a fucking idiot. Wow. Which then again, I couldn't name all the continents, but I came really close, so I don't really feel so bad. But I will say the whole idea of like North America, South America, Central America, but then there's only the two continents, that's kind of fucking, I don't know, that's kind of fucked up to me. But I'm not even gonna speak on that. I don't even know what the right word is. A geologist? Is that the right word? I'm not a geography major, I don't fucking know. Like it's confusing how they're like, yeah, that's Central America, and you're like, oh, so that's its own continent? They're like, no, that's part of North America. And it's like, wait, what? But anyways. If vaccines were healthy, you could put it on a spoon and eat it. Try it, you'll die. If broccoli was healthy, you could put it in a syringe and inject it into your bloodstream. Try it, you'll die. That's a good point. There's certain things that you could eat that you can't inject into your body. So, I wonder what would happen if you just grinded up some weed though. just I don't know. Bill Gates has $98 billion. There are 7.7 billion people in the world as of 2019. He could afford to give every person on this planet $11 billion each, and he would still be a billionaire himself. They spell billionaire, billion, and then air, but that's besides the point. People don't understand how money works, do they? Because this is not how it would work. Because 11 billion times 7.7 billion is not 98 billion. Aside from that, what people don't understand about money is like, Jeff Bezos has $100 billion and it's like, he doesn't have it cash, bro. He's got like 15 properties, he's got a fucking 25 yachts, he probably has a spaceship. Actual cash in the bank? Yeah, I'm sure he's got a couple $100 million. I doubt he even has $1 billion in the bank. Which everybody will be like, you're a fucking idiot. Dude, nobody has cash in the bank. It's the stupidest shit in the world because guess what? Inflation makes your money go down. So that's all I'm gonna say. I have two sides, the nicest girl you'll ever meet and twisted fucking psychopath. You got three sides actually. The nicest girl you ever meet, a fucking psychopath, and just stupid. You're fucking stupid. Alright? You're an idiot. Woke up and chose violence today, didn't I? Turns out you cannot dry plates in dryer. No shit, dude. You know how hot dryers get? That's like literally, dryers get up there. Temperature-wise, they get up there. I respect the idea though. It's dumb because it's a tumble, so it's anything that's glass is gonna probably break as it spins and falls down really hard. That's okay though. But the heat melts plastic, so you can't put plastic in there. It's a dumb idea. But then again, I don't even know how to use microwave, so who am I to talk? Alright guys, that's it for this one. I've been your boy Pepper. Make sure that you guys stay spicy all the time. Make sure you smash that like button. And just do whatever you gotta do until next time, alright? Love you lots. See you soon.
I love Brazilians. They'd be speaking porch of geese, and I'd be like, damn, daddy, quack, quack. Hope you guys enjoyed me playing out those emojis for you. Okay, so I've seen tweets like this a lot, and sometimes I get it, because I'm like, yeah, that's a hard word to spell. I understand why you would think it's that. Who genuinely thinks that like who thinks porch of geese? Who would think that's a language? Like, I don't even, like, it's like someone being like, oh yeah, people from Hungary speak Hungarian, right? That's not even like that. That's not even two words. People from Hungary speak hungry all the time, right? It's like, that's actually closer than this, though. That's the crazy part. And I only say that because my grandparents were Hungarian, so that's why I said Hungarian.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibes. You guys know it's your boy Pepper. You guys know this is the best series that we have on the channel. Don't tell anyone I said that, but this is one of my personal favorites. We are reacting to the dumbest tweets that will make you say WTF Part 13. Is it weird to say WTF, or do you guys want to just say what the fuck? I don't know. I never know which is the right. When it says WTF, you just say WTF, or you just say what the fuck? I don't know. I feel like it's tomato, tomato, but people that say tomato are right, and those that say tomato are wrong. So with that, guys, I'm your boy Pepper. You guys know we're keeping it spicy here. Smash that like button and let's get into it. Korea do not lie when they say they will bomb. Prime example, Pearl Harbor. There's so many things wrong with this. Like, for starters, there's two Koreas. There's North and South. South are the good guys, North are the bad guys. Depending, I guess, where you stand. So I mean, in my mind, maybe in your mind, North are the good guys, which that raises a lot of questions, but hey, to each their own, I guess. Yeah. It's just, this ain't it. This ain't it. They say if the earth was flat, we'd fall off. The earth been flat since it was created and nobody ever fell off it, so shut the fuck up. Sometimes you just can't. You can't give your energy to some stupidity. It dumbs you down. It dumbs you down. Even if the earth was flat, you wouldn't be able to fall off because the atmosphere would just pull you down again. So if there was like an edge here, there wouldn't keep, if anything, you would go off the edge and then just come back around on this side because the gravity would pull you. So if anything, you would just be like, you guys remember those cartoons? Bugs Bunny, when the coyote would drill through the ground and then end up in China, but he would come out like the sky pretty much and fall down? That's what I'm saying would happen. Keisha Cole, on my way to London. This should be exciting. I won't miss the lights on the Eiffel Tower this time. I won't miss the lights on the Eiffel Tower this time. I think they meant this time. I don't know. On my way to London. Did they really think? I'm not gonna lie. My mind initially went to like London, Ontario. And I'm like, this person's expecting to see the Eiffel Tower in London, Ontario. It's in London, England. What an idiot. And then I realized I'm the idiot because I couldn't pick up that the Eiffel Tower is actually in Paris and it's not in London. I don't know. I was thinking like, are there lights on the Eiffel Tower? I'm like, is that the issue here? And then I realized, yeah, there probably are, but that's not the problem. The problem is location. The problem is the Eiffel Tower is not located in London. It's located in France, in Paris, to be specific. But speaking of London, you know, Euro Cup this weekend, and unfortunately Italy is gonna win. I'm not even Italian and I support Italy, so to all the Euros, to all the English, I don't know why I said Euros, everyone's in the European Cups a Euro, but to all the English fans out there, I wish you a very good game, but unfortunately it's not coming home. Hate to tell you, but it's going to Italy, so Forza. Forza! I thank God for my mature demeanor. Childish people are very embarrassing. So, like this I get. My mature demeanor. Instead of demeanor. Like they probably think there's like a level of maturity on a meter that you could scale or something. It's wrong, it's still very silly, but you know, that's what I'm saying. It's, you know, but this is a little childish. Sorry losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure, it's not your fault. I'd be surprised if it's 85, plus you're emotionally stunned and capable of compassion. I mean, I don't think this was a real tweet. Maybe it was, actually. Knowing Trump, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. He was actually pretty, I mean, that's the thing about Trump. Everyone, like, hated him. And, you know, he definitely had some beliefs that I don't necessarily align with. But, like, think about how boring Biden's presidency has been. And people are gonna be like, oh, presidency isn't supposed to be. From this point on, I want it to be entertaining. So, yes, it should be entertaining. Trump did a great job at making his presidency entertaining. Easy for me to say living in Canada because I didn't have to directly deal with all that. But the point is, we got Biden just like at press conferences just saying stuff that people are like, is he okay? And that's it. This man was unhinged. He literally called people, I'm assuming American citizens, losers and haters. What president would do that? Didn't Sam and Kobe go to jail, or are those different twins? They went to jail for trespassing. For trespassing. So again, this is one that I get. I understand why someone would think it's trespassing, not trespassing. Because the idea of like, you know, I trust you're not going to pass into that property.
and you broke that trust, so now you're going to jail. The person's still a fucking idiot, but the point I'm making is I at least understand how they got to that level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to play rush and roulette to figure which one is not evil. Another one that, you know, I get it. It's very dumb, but I get it. Because if you're in a rush, you click it quickly, you know, and then it's like roulette. This is actually very stupid. But also, why is it called Russian roulette? I never looked into that. Is it a Russian thing? Was it created in Russia? Is that what people in Russia do in their spare time for fun? Because that would explain why I'm scared of a lot of Russian people. They're fucking. A lot of Russians are, you know, they're tough, man, and that explains a lot. I love you guys more than anything in this whole entire world. This one's inexcusable. Like, this one's just, you're just a moron. More than anything in this whole entire world. I guess in a sense it's like saying I love you guys more than anything in this whole entire. I guess here you're trying to say like I love you more than the amount of space the hole in the middle of a tire could encompass. I think. I don't really understand that one, but I get entire. Like instead of spelling it properly, but I wonder what they think that means. You know, with history, for example, how do you know that all of these events actually occurred if you weren't there to witness it? This is why pictures and videos are good. Like technology is good because we could actually have timestamps of things. The whole point is, you know, people did witness it and then wrote it down. But at the same time, like, technically speaking here, you know, someone could, I mean, we've seen people lie about events before. So, you know, 5 people could go through an event and then they could all die and then one person could technically tell the version of the event that they would like. In regards to history though, like World Wars, I think too many people were involved that if someone was just like, this is actually what happened, I think everybody else would be like, no, this is actually what happened. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper. You guys know we're keeping it spicy all the time. Where's that fucking fire? I forgot to do it at the intro, but it's fine. You guys know I'm Pepper. I'm always spicy. There's always fire around me. And my internal body temperature is likely at a rate now that is not healthy. So I'm going to go cool off. See you guys later. Love you lots.
Yeah, NASA's pretty good with Photoshop, but let's face it, they've had plenty of practice fabricating globe pics. Flat Earth. Okay, I didn't see the hashtag at the end of the screen, cut it off. I hope they're joking. I know people like believe the flat Earth thing, but I don't know why. Which, actually, I do know why. Like, we are kind of taking NASA's word for it. I know you guys are gonna be like, you sound like some fucking nutcase, but let's be honest here for a second, guys. Have you guys ever been to, the highest I've been is in an airplane like 50,000 feet above where, you know, you see clouds and shit and then you see like the ground looks small, right? Like, we were literally taking their word for it. Like, we don't know, we're not professionals, we don't fucking look at that shit. I'm just saying. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It's your boy Pepper. We're keeping it spicy. And just sprinkle some of that shit for me right now. You know, funny story, if you do this, it'll actually light a fire in the ground that shoots up. Sometimes, I don't know. Depends on who's editing this video. It's Alex, she'll do it. Smash that like button, let's get into it. Somebody tried to tell me there's 50 states in America. Nuh-uh, because the scientists found out that Pluto doesn't exist. We got 49 dumbass. Wow. This guy's a real dumbass. I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time, I was like, how many states are there? Is it 50, 51, or 52? And then I was like, no, it's either 51, 52, right? And then I was like, no, it's 50. And then I was like, wait, is it 49 or 50? And I can never know. Now I know it's 50. I've known for a while that it's 50 states, I hope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 50 states. So. I grew up in Canada. They didn't really teach us much of American history. That much. What they taught us was like, America went to war, World War II, and then Canada really helped out. And I was like, okay, yeah, Canada really helped out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 50 states. I'm kind of an idiot though, I'll be honest with you guys. This happened like a year ago, but I did a video on LBQ, Life's Biggest Questions, which shout out LBQ gang if you guys know the channel, it's a fun channel. I did a video about every single planet and I literally forgot to mention Uranus. And I'm not even joking, I forgot and the comments were like, did he purposely leave it out as a troll or did he actually not? And the truth is, a year later, I will admit, I just forgot to mention the planet. It just went over my head. I literally skipped it when I was scripting it. So I'm an idiot too sometimes. I'm really racist and I'm proud. Wow. That's not the tweet. You don't send that one out. I didn't apologize for anything. Has Justine landed? Yes. And now I have full-blown AIDS. Happy? Can you scroll up a little bit? Did I miss something else here? Does this person not know how Twitter works? I'm really racist and I'm proud. I didn't apologize for anything. Has Justine landed yet? Yes, and now I have full-blown AIDS. Happy? I actually don't even have words. I genuinely do not have words. I don't understand what I'm reading here. Did this person just randomly, like, was this, you know that game when you type something and then you just press the suggestive words that Apple recommends on your phone to type a sentence? Is that what she did? Because I don't understand. First of all, I guess it was 2013, different time. I guess in 2013 people did tweet out stuff like this and it was like, okay, you need to get canceled. So maybe I'm the issue. Maybe I've been tainted, you know, by this new society to cancel everybody for everything. You know, you can make jokes like that apparently and it's okay. No, like what? Who does that? Even in 2013 you don't do that. What's the matter with this person? Can Mojang shut down Minecraft, please? It's more painful ever I seen when someone kills poor animals in Minecraft and it's so unfair. Also, it's a bad influence on kids for killing animals, so please shut it down. Shut down Minecraft animal rights. PETA. Is it PETA? It's PETA, I think. PETA would be funny too, though. I've never played Minecraft, but isn't it blocks? Or is that Roblox? I think it's Roblox. I thought Minecraft was also, you do speed runs. Are there any animals in Minecraft even? I thought it was just like Steve and the other guy, whatever his name is. My divorced husband and son playing Fortnite and I'm so pissed off, I'm going to beat them up. My divorced husband and son playing Fortnite and I'm so pissed off, I'm going to beat them up. So this woman is just straight up tweeting to her followers that she's going to assault her ex-husband and her child for playing a video game and that upset her? Is that what, like, am I picking up what she's putting down there? I don't think there is any subtext. Like, I don't think there is any hidden message there. I think she's just laying it out online for everyone to see. So, all right. I don't want my man to wear glasses. I feel like that's a little gay. Fellas, is it gay to see? That's the best. I love that. I love when people try to do this kind of stuff and like just that's the best response. Like, what is it gay to see? Like, what do you mean? Like, what's like? I also don't understand like in today's day and age why someone trying to call someone a homosexual is supposed to be an insult. Like even now on YouTube, people will try to like make those comments to me and I'm like, am I supposed to be offended by that? Like is that an issue? I don't understand. Like where is the insult here? I don't understand. Like if you told me, you know, attack my hair or say I have a big nose, that's much more hurtful to me than telling me, you know, what my sexual preference is. Even though it's not, it's irrelevant, it doesn't make a difference to me. So honestly, it's so fucking rude that companies still discriminate against women. Like who says women can't drink during pregnancy? Honestly, how sexist alcohol is canceled. Wow. I really hope she doesn't have a child. Or, you know what? No, because like this mentality of like, oh no, if they have a kid, they'll be just as stupid. Not necessarily. Education is not necessarily, or intelligence isn't necessarily hereditary per se. I think as a child, you learn from your parents and then hopefully you get to a point where you experience other people, you know, other people's lives, you have experiences in your lives, other connections with people, and you realize there's more to the world than your beliefs than what your parents taught you. And then you start to read books, you start to educate yourself, which is, I'm a big believer in self-education. Read some books, check out YouTube, the internet, you know, there's so much knowledge out there that we could absorb. So I think, yeah, so that idea that like, you know, they're stupid, their kid's gonna be stupid, I disagree with that. But I hope that person does not have a child. I challenge you to name a show better than The Big Bang Theory. You can't. Okay, The Office, Breaking Bad, The Simpsons, Family Guy. Even Friends. I don't like Friends, but wait, Big Bang Theory is like dog shit in my hand, on fire. I swallow it, I eat it, I shit it out, and then I bury it, and then from the ground, maybe sprouts a plant, but probably not, because I don't think shit in itself could sprout anything. But hopefully the bacteria from my stomach mixed in with the dog shit that I lit on fire and ate caused some sort of creation that when I shit it out and I bury it, there is a seed that sprouts out a plant, and that would be more entertaining than watching this garbage show. I do know how that show went on for so long. The same way Friends went on for so long, because it's mindless bullshit. You know, it helps people escape from their mundane day-to-day lives to feel like they're friends with these people on the camera. And it's like, bro, these people aren't. I'm more relatable than those fucking idiots. All right? Come on. You think those morons getting paid $1 million an episode are fucking relatable? No, they just play characters and Joey's like, what's up, I'm the guy. And everyone's like, ha, it's Joey. And then he goes in his fucking Mercedes and has everything given to him because he's a celebrity. Whereas I have to walk up the street for my coffee like a regular human being. That's all I'm saying, guys. Let's go. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you stay spicy. You guys know I fucking love you so much. Give you a little kiss. I'm not gonna kiss the camera here because it's unsanitary. I did it at home once though for you guys. Kiss the lens. Anyways, I've been your boy Pepper, Mr. Spicy, little flame coming out the mouth, and we'll see you soon.
What's your favorite fruit? Milk or sand? Love those options, love those choices. Not fruits, but hilarious. I love that 4 people participated in this. I hope that they also thought it was funny, because if I came across this, I'd be like, huh, that's so stupid, sand. But if they thought it was real, it's concerning. It's concerning. Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. I'm your host, Alex Nikolka. Today we're coming at you with dumbest tweets that will make you say, what the fuck? Part 15. I have always wanted to do one of these ones. Jared and Taylor get to have all the fun. And, sorry boys, not today. Not today. It's your girl, Alex. I've got my Michael Scott, I Am Dead Inside shirt. I'm chilling in bed. And I'm drinking a Caesar. So, fuck it, let's get into it. Oh my god. Like, Titanic is obviously fake because how do they record it when they're like all dying in the water? Again, this both amuses me and greatly, deeply concerns me that someone out there in the world thinks that the Hollywood motion picture Titanic, starring Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio, is a documentary about the Titanic sinking. Just makes me uncomfortable knowing that. But this is hilarious, and that's what these videos are all about. What's Hitler's last name? Wow. Wow. And I love that there's all these question marks, and then another question mark in brackets, because what the fuck is that supposed to mean? But, all right, I guess someone didn't take one history class in their entire life. Sucks to suck. And there's 6 retweets. I hope those 6 people just thought it was hilarious. How old were you when you were 14? I have no words, people. I have no words. WTF? Canadians want independence from America? They need to shut the fuck up. We just don't want to be associated with you at all. Not everyone, but with people like this who tweet this ridiculousness, who can't spell independence. You are the reason why when we go backpacking and traveling, we make sure to sew a Canadian flag on our backpack so that people don't think we're American. And then suddenly, oh, they're so nice to us. Just saying, that happens. How is the US in debt? LOL. Just print more money. It's not that hard. The fuck? If only they were that easy. If only it were that easy. I mean, it can be that easy, and that's what we call counterfeit money, people. Is there a non-winter Olympics? Or... wait a minute, what's the opposite of winter? Oh, is it summer? Nah, can't be. Just the Winter Olympics. Retweet if you think I look like Scarlett Johansson. Oh, sweet baby. You look just like you. That's all I have to say, okay? Ooh, Jaden Smith. You would have to eat 5 apples today to get the same nutritional value as an apple from 1950. Hashtag fallow. Have apples changed? Hello? I mean, I get that nowadays there's all these pesticides and shit covering all our fruit, but I don't think it takes away from the nutritional value that's inside. But also, I'm not a nutritionist. But also, Jaden Smith, not a nutritionist. Who on here got a Twitter? Literally everyone on Twitter. But if they're joking, that's fucking funny. I like that. All right, that's all we have today for you guys. Thank you for joining us for some more dumbassery on the internet. We will keep it coming, keep it rolling for you, because the dumbassery will live on forever and ever. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. We will see you soon, and do not forget to shove it right up your mind hole.
Is African a religion? I feel like every time I do these videos, I just say shit and I just face palm. So I'm just like, the thing with Twitter though is you never know when, I tweet a lot of sarcastic shit too. So you can't take everything for face value. But I feel like this one is face value. This one is. All right, folks, here we are again with another one. We got some of the dumbest tweets in history, part 16. You guys already know it's your boy, it's Pepper, Mr. Spicy. I should probably commit to one name, but I'd rather have as many names as possible. Call me Jared. Some people call me Bronstein. It's my last name. People call me Bronst. You know, you call me whatever you want. Just don't call me baby. Is that from a movie or some shit? We are reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 16. Make sure you smash that like button. You were watching Top 10 Central Vibe. Make sure you sprinkle some of that pepper, which I've been forgetting to do in my last 2 videos that I just filmed, but we're gonna try to bring it back a little bit. So sprinkle that pepper, and let's get into it. Happy Labor Day. Be thankful for all the mothers who went into labor for their kids. That's what this holiday is all about. See, that could be a sarcastic tweet. That could be like someone thinking it's funny to be like, see, I get it, because it's not really for women going into labor. It's for, what is the purpose of Labor Day? See, I don't know. What is the purpose? Why is it just the achievements of workers? I guess that makes sense, like hard labor, I guess, but I'm reading about it. It's the labor union movement. So it was just like a day that the labor union did. It became a federal holiday in 1894. Holy shit, in the US, of course. Interesting. So we're like, people just worked hard and then they just formed a union and they're just like, fuck it, we should have one extra day off, one day out of the year, aside from Christmas. And they're like, let's just make it our day in September. And they're like, all right. Holy fuck. Well, there's a history lesson for you guys. I watered wax plants for 3 years thinking they were real and I kept them alive. Hashtag I'm dumb. At least she knows how to use Twitter with the hashtags. That's funny though. Wouldn't it not grow after 3 years? I mean, I'm just curious at what point when they stopped, like, I'm just curious how it would take that long for you to realize. Like, I think after a week of it not moving in the slightest, growing, dying, anything, I would be like, is this thing real? Then again, I never owned a plant, so. I like this guy's name, Deuce McCool. It means to McCool, because deuce, or it means shit McCool, because people take a deuce, which is number 2. So maybe he's shit McCool, I don't know. I once walked into a GameStop, nice. Saw a display for free air guitars, take one. Didn't see any, asked clerk if they had any more. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's a dumb, yeah. Dude, you want a free drum set? It's right here. Haha. Alright, I'll stop with the cringe, guys. I play into the cringe on purpose. Like, I'm not actually, I'm sure you guys, if you guys see my other videos, I'm very like, I don't know actually. I purposely play into the cringe as a joke. It's like, I'm like facetiously being cringy. You know what I mean? I'm like making fun of, I'm like sarcastically being cringy, which in itself might be cringy, but fuck you guys. You're the one watching me. I can do whatever I want. Once I tried to use my fingers to zoom in on my school pictures. I'm dumb. You're not dumb. You're just what is it? I'm a millennial. You're just a Gen Z. Probably born in like 98 or like the year 2000. You don't know how to do anything physical without technology being around. Like, I will say right now, millennials are easily the greatest generation, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna be upset by that. It's not saying that you guys are look, all I'm saying is millennials could do it all. We were born while tech started to kind of rise up, so we get that side of things, but we also appreciate the fact that, you know, the boomers and Y2K happened and all that. We were alive for all that shit. You know what I mean? We were alive for a lot of this stuff. Like, a lot of our relatives were in a war. We're a part of a war. Not to say that, I guess, Gen Zers weren't part of a war, because there's still war that go on, you know, daily in the world. So, but I'm saying like World War, you know? I had, like, I don't want to say my grandparents fought in World War. They were more so fleeing from Europe and Hungary. But, yeah. We're all great generations, guys, as long as we all work together. But the Gen Zs are fucked. They're fucking, I'm kidding. I feel like a lot of you guys are Gen Z. Maybe you're not, I have no idea. Let me know what generation you guys are in the comments down below. I'm curious what our demographic is here. Is it Gen Zs? Is it millennials? Is it the boomers? Is it Gen Y? Is it, I don't know what the other generations are, but the ones that like TikTok. Jimmy Fallon went through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru and started talking in a garbage can instead of the speaker. I'm dumb. Might have just been drunk, which I hope not, because if you're at the drive-thru, then again, they're not saying that they drove in the drive-thru. I've tried to walk through the drive-thru before, which they didn't allow, but I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it's in the name, you have to drive through it, but like, if you're closed, what do you, I'm not even gonna get started, guys. When I was a child in church, I thought people said, hey man, instead of amen. I'm dumb. I mean, that would make sense. You know, because if you're talking to, I guess, Jesus, you're like, hey man, just want to pray to you a little bit. I'm Jewish, guys. I don't know what people do in church. I painted the stairs leading to basement going down. I was trapped for 3.5 hours. Oh shit. See, that's a dumb thing to do. That is something that you don't do. It's like when you're not really putting tiles, but it's like when you have to walk out the door, you don't put stuff down from the door back. You go from the corner of the room and you work your way out, right? To get to the door. But yeah, you would do it going up. Like you would take each step and paint, not go down with each. It's okay, that would happen. Or maybe you paint it and then you step and you have footprints and that's just part of the design. You're like, yeah, it's like a ghost is always walking up and down the stairs. You gotta just adapt. What are the words that you say? It's adapt, improvise, adapt, overcome, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying though. Jimmy Fallon, I'm dumb. I once waited in line at Macy's behind a mannequin for 15 minutes thinking it was a person. You probably had an edible. There's no way, no one could stand in front of a mannequin or behind a mannequin for 15 minutes. If I was in line for 15 minutes and somebody didn't move, all my shit just shut down. I think my computer's about to restart. I don't fucking know. Why is my computer trying to restart? It's literally like, oh, we're gonna do a soft, my computer's literally restarting now. So I'm not gonna get that last tweet, unfortunately. Unless maybe I pull it off my phone. Like, I could literally, my computer literally, my hands were up, my computer's literally restarting right now. So, I guess I'm not gonna get that last tweet in there, unfortunately, guys. I'm a little curious what it was. I could try to pull it up on my phone, or we'll just save it for next time, I guess, because gotta love the MacBook, right? That is all for this one, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Let us know if you guys want us to continue this series of the dumbest tweets. We are 16 videos in, so why not do 17? I mean, I think eventually we get to 100, but one at a time, right, guys? A lot of dumb tweets out there. Twitter's been around for a while. People say stupid shit, and it's just content for us, so I don't mind it. Make sure you sprinkle some pepper. I've been your boy, Mr. Spicy, and we'll see you soon. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye.
I wished we could choose our baby fathers. Emoji. Someone come tell her before I do, because I'm gonna hurt her feelings. Yeah, we'll just keep motoring it through. That's a good start for this video, I think. I wouldn't say dumbest tweets in history, but that's definitely dumbest tweets of the week, perhaps. Guys, welcome back to Vibe. I'm your host, Taylor McWaters. Today, we are reacting to some dumb tweets. In fact, the dumbest tweets in history, part 17. Hit that thumbs up, put that seat back, let's react. Bernie Sanders should be forced to give away 90% of his birthday cake. Hashtag happy birthday Bernie at Mike. Okay, 75 retweets, 233 likes. A lot of people agree. This is good stuff. This is how, oh, Mayor, great first name, Mayor. You know, the rest is like blocked out. It's like Mayor Shittown or something. Mayor of Shitville. This is how birthday cakes work when you have friends. Well, yep, the first name Mayor, definitely, she's the mayor of trouble, that's for sure. Sunglasses, the blonde hair, she's trouble. It's one of those ones where you're like, hey, it's last call. And she's like, no, it's not. I'm the mayor around here. It's actually not last call. You get some friends, then come back to me and we'll talk. That's a great comeback though. I mean, not as much support, only 24 likes. I'm gonna go and find her and make it 25. I then get canceled because I'm bullying people online. Mary says, I thought our goldfish had a headache because he would swim into the glass, so I gave him aspirin. He died quickly after. Okay, you didn't give your goldfish aspirin. I think you just like sprinkled aspirin into the goldfish's atmosphere, and then he was like, and that's how he died. You and your friends got like a bunch of narcotics and were like blowing it in their face, being like, oh, I heard you had a headache, so we're just gonna blow some medicine in your eyes. That's a horrible idea. Also, yeah, fish, I don't know. I don't think fish swimming into your glass is a headache. Do fish get headaches? All this is bad. This is all bad. I love this. Thanks, Mary, for bumming us out. Someone made fun of me crying, so I went home and put L'Oreal No Tears shampoo in my eyes. That shit does not work. Like growing up, it was like no tears or like no tears. No one knew the difference. But basically the commercial was like these kids rubbing their soapy fucking eyes and then they were like smiling at the camera. So I'm like, okay, I can try this. Doesn't work. I come out looking like someone just farted in my eyeball. It's all pink. I can't see anything. It was horrible. And like as an adult now, there's nothing that even comes close to that. Now it's all boring. Now it's all like dandruff, split ends. There's no happy goldfish dancing on the front cover. No L'Oreal, no tears, no fun. What's the dumbest shit you ever did as a kid? Okay, M says, mother of Doggins, says, my shining moment was when I was like 4. I put floaties on my feet and jumped into a pool thinking I'd walk on water. I almost drowned. Yep, I've done something kinda similar. I think pretty similar. I saw Pirates of the Caribbean and there's a part where he's like in the canoe underwater and he's walking and he's got like the canoe over him and he's breathing. I tried that with like a bin, just like a plastic bin, and my friend stood on the bin underwater and yep, as you would have thought, I almost drowned. But it worked for a bit. It was like hot breath, it was very echoey. I was like, oh, it works. And then one of them moved a little bit to the left and I almost got waterboarded. It was crazy. I dislocated my jaw yawning. Twice. That's, I feel a crack sometimes when I yawn and I'm like, ooh. That's why just for safety, I always swallow and eat all of my yawns. Even when I'm at home and not even in front of people, I'm just like, oh. You ever look at somebody yawning while you're listening to music and you think that they're screaming and it scares you for a second? I do a lot, more than twice a day. What do you do at that point? Like that's like lockjaw, I think it's called? Yeah, what do you, like, that's the scariest thing I can imagine. Somebody's mouth stuck open and they're like making an appointment, signing in, they're like driving themselves to the doctors. Like, I don't know what you do at that point. I never want to find out. If you have lockjaw, hit like. And also, sorry. My husband broke his thumb playing shadow puppets with the cat. Your husband's committed. At Ceza, your husband is very, very committed. Also, what kind of puppets is he making that he's like going that hard with his thumbs? He broke one thumb though. He's probably like, that's pretty impressive. More of like a, well, that's actually a pretty dumb tweet. I would never put that online. I wouldn't admit to that. I sprained my wrist once when I walked into a spider's web and I flapped away too vigorously in a panic. I told people it was a rugby injury. You know what? We all do it. I don't even avoid. I do that thing where like I have like my arm as a sword. If I'm walking through like bushes, I'll kind of like chop through. Like I'm like a medieval knight trying to get home. I'll just kind of like chop through all the webs. I'm the tallest too, so whenever I go last or first, I always get all the webs in my mouth. You know, all those times that I walk in the woods with people in a line, I always do that. Don't judge. I haven't been on Twitter for, wow, 11 years, but this was a photo I took on my flight from Cleveland to Nashville on Allegiant Airlines on Friday. Yes, this man used a surgical mask to cover his eyes. And yes, he wore the mask like this from departure to arrival. All right, let's see this dude. You know what? He's like, sleep or COVID? So stupid. What does his hat say? Oh, make America great again. Weird. That's so weird. What do you know? Also, I like how that just looks like a complicated setup. He has the headphones over the mask, that's like over the eyes, and a hat on. I wouldn't even know what to take off or put on first. That would be like it's like a whole conundrum. He probably didn't take it off the whole flight because he's like, I don't know how to. I don't even know where to start. I'm just gonna have to be committed. Friend has been complaining about finding an avocado on his lawn every day for weeks now. Why would someone keep throwing avocados in his yard? Who would do that? You guys, he just realized he has an avocado tree. Burn that tree, that's disgusting. I heard someone say avocado is nature's butter. Yeah, way to convince me not to have any more avocado. They'll like smear that on toast. I don't know, white girls and avocados, I'm like, I can't do it. Just peanut butter is good enough for me. My knee's going nuts here, do you hear this? It's like, I got fucking avocado knees, all like rotten and dirty. How many avocados did he have to go through? That's my thing. Was he like at avocado 7 and he's like, I'm gonna camp out tonight and see what's going on. I think I'm a target. Guys, I've been your host, Taylor McWaters. Thank you for joining us on Vibe, and we'll see you next time to some more stupid tweets or some more silly nonsense. Until then, bye. I'm your host, Long Neck McWaters. Welcome back to Vibe. All right, maybe I'll start doing that in videos, Long Neck McWaters. Fuck it, people will be like, yeah, let's bully him, kinda. All right.
I've been called a lot of names and accused of a lot of things by ER patients, but it's surreal to have a patient accuse me of falsifying their COVID result because they don't believe the virus is real, as I'm actively trying to keep them from dying from multi-organ failure from COVID. That is ridiculous. So someone has COVID and this guy's like, hey, you have COVID, I'm keeping you alive. And the guy's like, you're lying about me having COVID just to prove that COVID's real. I actually saw something like literally like 10 minutes ago, and it was like this guy saying that his wife unfortunately has stage 4 cancer, and she was supposed to get treatment. She was getting treatment for like 2 days, and they had to ask her to leave the hospital early because someone with COVID that wasn't vaccinated came in and they had to treat them. And the guy was saying like, if you're anti-vax, like you don't believe in COVID, you don't think it's real, he's like, I don't really give a shit, but he's like, don't come to the hospital then when you get sick. And I mean, I don't want to see this extreme. Like I think it's a weird thing. I'm very much so like, you know, everyone has their own choice. I get it. It's like people are very strongly opinionated and I don't want to really get into it. But it's one of those things that it's like, if someone doesn't want to get vaccinated and they don't believe in it and they get COVID, I mean, from what I hear, thankfully, you know, knock on wood, I haven't gotten it, but it sounds like it's pretty fucked up. So to tell some, like to almost throw it back in someone's face and be like, well, you did this yourself. It's like, I get the point people are trying to make, but at the same time, like they say, you know, you could, your opinions can change based on science. Now I get it, a lot of these people are like not believing in the science, but that's not the point, guys. I'm gonna move on because I don't want to ramble too long on that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy. Not wearing the merchandise because I don't know why I'm not wearing it, but I probably should. But it's all good. We are reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 18. Now, you guys know I want to get to part 69. I've never said that before, but now you guys know I want to get to part 69. It's a funny number to me. So smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with all your friends because we want to get to 69 of them because it's funny. It's a funny number. 69 is a funny number. We're going to get right into it. My girlfriend is currently crying because she thought the $70 she wanted to spend on adopting a koala bear from the Australian brush fires was actually going to physically get her a koala bear. Like they would just FedEx that shit to us and not just become a sponsor. That's funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. I always thought it was bushfires. Is it brush fires? I mean, I'm more fixated on that. Was that just like a grammatical error or am I the idiot here? But yeah, the whole adopting thing, unfortunately, it's like you just give $70 to a company and you just hope that they do something with it to help the koala bear. Which unfortunately, a lot of these like non-for-profits, you know, you give them $100 and like $1 actually goes to the cause because, you know, CEO has to get paid, marketing team has to get paid, the employee, like all the employees have to get paid. They just, you know, very rarely it's like, here's $1,000 for a charity and $1,000 goes to the cause. Very rarely does that happen. It's usually like, it trickles down the line and then like a small percentage actually goes. Unfortunate but true, so the more you know. Radio, you're thinking of a radio. I think I read, okay, I'll read the main tweet first and then that's a retweet, so that's my bad, guys. In breaking news moments like this, there should be a type of podcast you could listen to in real time, easily accessible for free. Radio, you're thinking of a radio. That is what the radio is, and people don't listen to the radio anymore because, well, let's be honest, the radio hosts are awful. No, I'm not even joking. Some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are pretty bad. Podcasts, I'm not even a huge podcast guy. I like some podcasts, but like, you know, I'm more so just like, you know, throw on some Louis Prima and call it a day. What made you decide to have the film in Korean? She asks the Korean director who lives in Korea and speaks Korean and hired a Korean cast to play Korean characters to make social criticism about class in Korea. Did she actually ask that? I feel like she actually did. Yeah, my whole thing with I remember when Parasite won the Academy Award and everyone's like, it shouldn't win Best Film, it should win Best International Film. It wasn't in English. And it's like, are the Academy Awards not the peak of just like the peak of film? It's not just Hollywood. Like if you win an Academy Award, that's like the top of the top, is it not? Like the Cannes International Film Festival. It's Cannes? Cannes. No, it's Cannes. Cannes? I don't know. I should know. And like TIFF. Like it's not just like English. So yeah, I disagree with that. I think at the end of the day, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. Like maybe in like in sports terms, but not really. That's kind of hard to do because like NFL's all American teams. NBA's like there's one Canadian team. NHL's all the teams though. I guess in North America, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I just like if it's a good film and people like it, subtitles or not, a film's a film, regardless. At the end of the day. So if it's the best film, it's the best film. It should be from all over the world. I don't think it should just be like a Hollywood or just America thing. Fuck that. PETA, we saw. Is it PETA? No, it's PETA. Is it PETA? I actually don't know now. Is it? It's PETA. So is it? I actually don't know now. Holy shit. I'm fucking getting in my head here, guys. And I haven't smoked weed in like 3 weeks, so I don't even know what's going on. We saw Pokemon Go as a teachable moment for how people should treat real animals, kidnapping them and forcing them to fight. That's actually very valid. That is 100% valid. Like what? That's not that ain't the tweet. Sorry to break it to you, PETA, but that ain't it. That ain't it. PETA tastes good, and I don't like you guys. My boyfriend and I are 21 and we just bought our dream home after combining our $1,200 stimulus check. Stop being lazy. This is probably not a joke. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much, I don't know where this house, like there probably are some states where you get a house that nice for like, obviously not $1,400 or $2,400. I'm the idiot, I can't even do math right now. But like in Toronto, maybe you'd get like the bush for $1 million. I'm not even joking, like that little bush off to the side, and they'd be like, hey, here's a new home, it's $1 million, 1.2 million. It's disgusting. That's why I live at home. I'm 27, I live at home, because I can't afford a fucking $1 million house, I'm sorry. Not even $1 million, it's like 1.5 million. This freshman was like, I can't find my class, and we looked at his schedule, and he's at the wrong school. I'm so dead. Holy shit. How do you go to the wrong school? Then again, like, these aren't necessarily real tweets. Sometimes I take them way too literally. But that'd be very funny if they're just at the completely wrong school. It reminds me of the movie She's the Man. Even though it wasn't the wrong school, it was just the wrong person, because she pretended that she was the man. And then like made a fake schedule to get closer to the man. Channing Tatum's the man in the film. I guess Amanda Bynes is also the man at one point. Good movie though. I accidentally hit the language button on my remote last night and watched Family Guy in Spanish for 10 minutes thinking it was a weird joke. I feel like that's something I would do if I was stoned. Which kind of reminds me, I should probably get high tonight. No, I shouldn't. Because guess what, guys? I stopped smoking weed. I feel great now that I stopped smoking weed. Which you guys might be like, oh, come on, Jared. I still make jokes about it. I don't know. I like being sober, like all the time. I don't like drinking or smoking or anything, so. But you guys might, so, you know, toke up if you want. Or have a drink, whatever you guys do when you watch a channel. As long as you guys enjoy it. I put on a mask and literally within seconds, I'm struggling to breathe. The surgeon who wore a mask for 6 hours to reconstruct my knee thinks maybe you're lying and also a drama queen. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Cause like when it's hot out and you put on a mask, it gets a little sticky and it's just uncomfortable. For some people, when you think about breathing in general, breathing feels weird. Like, I can't catch my breath now. You're like, I can't catch it. So, I hate how people are just, both sides are so quick to just be like, fuck you, you're wrong. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not gonna get into it, but I was somewhere talking to my friend, and I was talking to my friend, and I was like, honestly, dude, I don't wanna work outside. I have to wear a mask for 8 hours outside, even though I'm double vaxxed. And this girl, or woman, not a girl, she's a woman, she's like, just overhearing the conversation, she's like, oh, well, I wear a surgical mask in the ICU with a ventilator, and I have scars on my nose from the mask, so I don't wanna hear you complaining. And in my head, I'm like, sorry, was I talking to you? I was talking to him. Why are you talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? You must be talking to me. Nobody else is here. If you guys get that joke, I appreciate you. But no, I just don't. It's like one of those things that, you know, you can't please everyone, but sometimes just keep to yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, like
and that's not, I wear a mask indoors. Like I wear a mask where I have to, but I don't want to have to wear a mask outside if I don't feel that I need to wear a mask outside personally. So that's just, you know, it is what it is. Girl at restaurant, are you Tony Hawk? Me, yes. Her, why? I had no idea how to answer. Wait, what? Are you Tony Hawk? Yes. Why? I don't know how I would answer that either. Someone's like, are you Jared Bronstein? Yes. Why? I'd be like, I don't know. I was born this way, I guess? I don't know. That's just who I am. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper, aka Mr. Spicy, Jared Bronstein in the house. You've been watching Top 10 Central Vibe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. You might think it's harmless fun, but I've just had to pull a 5-foot birthday balloon out of the mouth of a choking calf. The message written on the balloon ended, whoever gets this, share on social media. Nathan Smith from Belfast. What did I just read? How? So someone, I actually don't understand what even happened here. Someone put a 5-foot balloon in a calf? I actually don't even understand this. Maybe this is why it's dumb. Maybe I'm an idiot for not understanding the tweet. But I'm gonna take this one again because I genuinely don't even understand what I read. I've had to pull a 5-foot birthday balloon out of the mouth of a choking calf. The message written on the balloon ended, whoever gets this, share on social media. I genuinely don't even get what that means. Someone shoved a balloon down a calf's throat? That's terrible. Unless I'm missing the joke. That's not harmless fun, that's harmful fun. That's not even fun, that's just harmful. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy, in the house. I'm finally wearing the shirt after all these times. Make sure to sprinkle a little bit of pepper for your boy. Smash that like button. We're gonna get right into this one. We're reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 19. Let's get right into it. I wished I lived in a city where I didn't need a car. Moved to Europe, plenty of cities you can live without owning a car. Europe sucks. It's like stepping back in time 30 years. No tech, no food, no chains. No hotels that aren't mom and pop tiny. It's fine to visit, but that's about it. I don't think it's like stepping back 30 years. I think Europe actually has some of the best food, don't they? Like I think, yeah, majority of food. I think I would much rather have European food than North American food. I know it's like, as much as I joke about like canned cheese and shit. I don't know. That's just, no. I would much rather like Italian food. Who doesn't like Italian food? You know, that's like to me top notch. So why? What do you get in America? Cheeseburger? Like, get out of here. So that's dumb. No technology. I'm pretty sure Europe has some of the best technology in the world as well. This guy's a moron. Yeah, I don't, yeah. Very impressive until you remember that all these countries plus every continent fits inside the continental US. You better check again. A real globus or a global map. Africa, your green one alone, has 3x the size of USA. So I guess it's the map of the US, and she thinks that each continent fits inside the US. So does she really think that the country of the United States is bigger than each individual continent? That's interesting. I thought I was bad at geography, but I even knew that Africa is bigger than the country of the United States of America. Had some C-words send their pancakes back because I put the sauce on the pancakes instead of on the side. Sent out fresh ones with caramel on the side for customer to film themselves pouring it on the pancakes for Instagram. Fucking gobsmacked. I mean, some people they do it for the gram. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. It's time to shamelessly plug myself, @Bronze7, so be sure to follow me. But I'm not a big Instagram guy. I'm trying to get more consistent. I don't really care that much. Like, I don't really give a shit. But yeah, that would be frustrating for me as well if I was a waiter, I think. Hospital. Decided to pour the contents of a snow globe into a glass and drink it. We'll keep you updated on how all this goes. Hospital. I get it now. Okay, so there's the tweet first and then... Yeah, I would not do that. I don't know what chemicals are in a snow globe. Well, maybe there's another follow-up tweet to this one that we could find out. Because yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up in the hospital. That's not a good situation to be in. Girl, just texted my neighbor and thank the Lord you have an iPhone. Hey, what's your name? America's ass. I love Marble FaceTime me. Okay. Fake. Sorry. I would think so. I doubt Chris Evans would say that his name is America's ass in the first place.
And I'm curious how they got the FaceTime though. Face swap? I don't know, that's kind of interesting. But I love that he took to Twitter to clarify that. An Instagrammer tried to make a viral video by joking he might have coronavirus on a plane. Instead, he forced an emergency landing and got arrested. We could have been in the Sun. Is that the Sun News? Is that Business Insider wrote it? Well, maybe the Sun will pick it up. That's just so, people do anything to go viral nowadays, and I really don't understand why, because it's like, wouldn't you want to be known for something good, not for something stupid? Like there was the girl that did the coronavirus challenge and the guy that licked the toilet seat or something, and then he got COVID or coronavirus, whatever we're calling it. And it's like, why? Like, are you proud now? You're known as the guy that licked the toilet seat and then got COVID? That's not something you should be proud about. You just look like an idiot, so I don't know. Never let a stranger sit by themselves. You'll be surprised what tales they have to tell. Bro, this is your grandmother. We go to church together. Come on. Wow. Good attempt. But again, it's people. That's the thing with social media though. It's like, it's not what you see is what you get. It's actually, usually what you see is the opposite of what you get. So that's just something to keep in mind, folks. It's never what it seems like. It's usually the opposite. That's why they have social media to show, hey, look at how great my life is. And then it's like, why are you showing me? If it was so great, wouldn't you just be living your great life? You know what I'm saying? That's a little food for thought. Dangerous pose. After the picture was taken, the woman fell from the apartment balcony and broke both of her legs, as well as suffered fractures to her arms, hips, and head. I don't even really have the words for this one. That's not even really a dumb tweet. It's more so a dumb situation. The tweet itself actually makes sense. If you're hanging off a fucking balcony, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, this is what they would call Darwinism. This is what they would call, I can't think of the word right now, but it's like natural, I can't think of the word, but you guys probably know it. Like the dumb people that just do things will eventually just die off because they're so stupid, and that's just how it goes. And maybe that's like a little morbid, but that's kind of how it goes, you know? So, it's a dog-eat-dog world, folks, sorry to tell you. Anyways, guys, that is it for this one. We got the dumbest tweets in history, part 19. I've been your host, Mr. Spicy, aka Jared Bronstein. Make sure to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Wife of a Bears lineman wins a bronze medal today in Rio Olympics. You spelled three-time Olympian Corey Cogdell-Yinrin wins second bronze medal today in Rio Olympics wrong. I messed up her last name, but yeah, that's so ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous. Wife of a Bears lineman wins a bronze medal. What? Three-time, and she's a three-time Olympian. With all due respect, when was the last time the Bears won anything? They can't even win the fucking division. Like, I mean, granted, I didn't know who she was, but that's irrelevant, because I don't even know who the Bears lineman is. Unrian? Corey Cogdell-Yinrin wins second bronze medal today. That's her second bronze in the Olympics. With all due respect, I love football, I love the NFL, big Eagles guy, in case you guys didn't know, go Birds. But an Olympian, that's like next level athlete. Like, you have professionals, like the NBA, the NHL, but then when you get to the Olympic level, where it's, you know, that's next level, that's all I'm gonna say. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy Pepper, Jared Bronstein, Mr. Spicy. Whatever you call me, I'm gonna respond to it. You know we gotta sprinkle some pepper to start this one. And guess what, guys? We got a spicy video, because today we're reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 20. We've hit 20 of these now. Are you? I'm getting jacked up just thinking about it. Make sure to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what's taking you so long to press that button. Let's get right into it. I've done the research, and there's no way her ass is sitting on that stool. Next week on Mythbusters. Oh, this is ridiculous. How is she even sitting like that? That is interesting, but I like the fact that Jesse did do his due diligence. He is showing us that he put in the work. It's evident, you can see it here. I'm curious how she's sitting like that though. Unless, no, how? Unless there's another chair behind her. And they just green screened it out, maybe they keyed it out. I don't know, that's a tough one. I hope the guys on Mythbusters break this one down, because I'm kind of curious now. What's going on here? I need to get to the bottom of this. Girls be losing their virginities in middle school and trying to judge other people. He meant to write virginity, and I legitimately did not realize what he was trying to say until a little bit after. Girls be losing their virginities. Virginities? Is that how you would say that? Virginities. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but if you want to lose your virginity in middle school, do whatever you want. As long as you pay attention in class and you don't spell it like this man, don't worry about being judged, because I am judging this guy very hard right now. You could probably feel the judginess. I don't know if you could see it in my eyes, but it's my judging. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. With all due respect, this is terrible advice for trains. That is actually very funny. Because Amtrak, for those of you guys that don't know, it's like the train company. I think it's across the states, because I'm pretty sure Amtrak's in the US, or sorry, I know it's in the US, it's in Jersey, I'm pretty sure. You should take the Amtrak train from Philly to Jersey to New York when I went with my family when I was like a kid. But that's true. Some of these tweets don't think, like some of these companies don't think about the stuff they tweet out, huh? Why would a train company literally tweet out a quote saying, do not follow where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail? No. You want the train to stay on the tracks. You don't want the train to derail, because then they're gonna make a path where there wasn't one, and that's gonna be a bad situation for not only the train, but everybody on it, if you get what I'm saying. Let's not do that one. I agree with the suspended bullying. You're right. But also, why is he's replying to the tweet like 5 years later. How do you find this tweet? I'm serious, I don't know how people do that, like replying to a comment on Facebook from 10 years ago, and I'm just like, how the fuck, how far back did you go? Like, threaten to tear down statues of the Prophet Muhammad and see how many death threats you get. First, you should try to count the statues of the Prophet Muhammad and see how many you get. Interesting, because I don't believe there are any statues. So that's a valid point. I don't know though, I don't like getting into religion and politics. I mean, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get too much into this one because this is a fun channel and I wanna have fun with you guys, and I don't wanna say Donald Trump's the greatest president in the world. I'm just joking, guys. I was like, Joe Biden's the worst president. I'm just kidding, guys. I actually am just joking. I really don't have much opinions about politics. I mean, I have my opinions, but I keep them to myself because I just want to entertain you guys. I just make jokes a lot about America, you know, and just because I love it. I love the stereotype of America. That's why I do it, because I am half American and I am nothing like the stereotypical half American who was born and raised in Canada. But yeah, But there are like statues of Christ, are there not? Yeah, so I don't know. Statues, interesting thing. If masks were necessary for our survival as a species, we would have evolved one by now. We haven't. We have noses and mouths, we have airways. It is not natural for people to go around with face masks on in their general life. And no amount of government propaganda could change that. Neil, do you wear shoes? Very valid point. That's this whole thing about if we needed it, we would have naturally grown masks, whatever. It's like, we haven't been in a pandemic the whole time. This is a new thing, so we just have to slightly adjust. You get what I'm saying? It's like saying, you know, if your skin could deal with the sun, then, you know, you would just burn and peel and then you get a tan. It's like, yeah, that happens, but you could also get skin cancer, which is why you wear sunscreen. That's the whole point, is like, you know, certain things just, like I burn a lot. Even when I have sunscreen on, sometimes I burn, and then I peel, and then I get a nice little tan. But it doesn't mean that I'm not potentially getting affected by the UV, like, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to get into it, but they do say, I was watching something, I don't know what I was watching, and the guy said he doesn't wear shoes, and his feet naturally did get calloused enough that he doesn't need to wear shoes anymore. Like his toes literally got like hard on the bottom. And it happens with your hands too. I kind of have callus on my hands. I don't know if you guys can really see it. But from working out, I would grab like bars and stuff, and you get callus, and it hurt at first, but now you don't feel it as much, and then it gets a little soft. But it's still there, and it's not the prettiest to look at, so I'm gonna move on now. I'm cancer free. How the fuck do you change a zodiac sign? I'm literally so fucking stupid, my fucking god, never mind, forgive me. Wow. I wouldn't even follow up with the tweet. I would just delete the reply and just hit it up with, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. But the fact that that's where their head initially went, how do you change a zodiac sign? Kind of funny, but I'm very happy to hear this person, whoever they are, is cancer free. Congratulations to them, that's amazing. So I'm very happy to hear that. People really be grown and still using umbrella. You're supposed to become waterproof after you turn 18 or something. That's true, because umbrellas are such a, like, why wouldn't you use an umbrella? What, you want to just get wet? That's one thing that I hate, is when it rains and then you have to walk around with your soggy wet clothes and it's like sticking to you. That, I hate it. I really don't like that. So I never really use an umbrella. I kind of just run through the rain and it is what it is. But I hate that feeling of wet, damp clothes and then you walk around with it all day and it's sticking to your shirt or your chest. It's just, I'm not a fan. I'm okay, I'll pass on that one. To my blind followers, how are they supposed to read this? It's sign language, are you dumb? Sama, I wish I could jump in here and tell Jack and Diego they're the dumb ones. They are the dumb ones. Because sign language or not, this is a bad one. Because for a second I actually thought, how could they read it if it's on a screen? If it's sign language, and then I realized sign language is for people that are deaf, not blind. So I kind of feel like the dumb one as well now. I'm gonna move on. Survival hacks, how to wear earphones. Won't the music be upside down? Wow, that is probably one of the dumbest I've ever seen. I'm glad we're kind of wrapping it up on that one, because that is a very dumb thing to say. That's ridiculous. Won't the music be upside down? I can't even comprehend the idea of what that even sounds like. What does that even mean? The music, like it wouldn't be backwards, so how is the music upside down? What, would the lows be the highs be the lows? Would the bass then be high pitch and the whatever high pitch sounds are like, I don't understand. I'm confusing myself now. That's all for this one, guys. These are the dumbest tweets in history, part 20. We probably got a marathon coming up because I know you guys love the marathons and we love to give them to you. We love to give it to you, baby. I want to give it to you. I've been your host, Pepper, Mr. Spicy, Jared Bronstein. I gotta just stick to one name. I feel like it's a lot every single time, but that's okay. Let us know the dumbest tweet that you've ever seen. I love you guys lots. You've been watching Vibe. Smash that like button. We'll see you soon, baby. Mwah. I hate being in 8th grade and my boyfriend's leaving for college. I know he won't cheat though. Hold on a second. I really hope you failed a bunch of times because that's gross. You're like 14 in 8th grade. That's actually disgusting. Unless you failed a few times. Fuck. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy Pepper, aka Jared Bronstein, Mr. Spicy in the house. You guys know this is gonna be a spicy one. We got the dumbest tweets in history, part 21. Probably gonna do a whole marathon about all of them, which is gonna be very long because a lot of dumb tweets out there, and I talk a lot when I read these dumb tweets because there's a lot to wrap my head around. Make sure to smash that like button. Let us know if you guys want a part 22. We're getting right into it right now. She got that A1 credit. That's that Philly me young. I am an Eagles fan, so I like it. I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles hat. I think he meant to say filet mignon, but that's okay. It's not okay, but that's that Philly mignon. I think is how he wanted to say it. Johnny Football, come on, man. At least you're an Eagles fan, though. I like that about you, but that ain't it. Where's the 2014 Brazil World Cup going to be held? This is what I mean by, like, you get some of the dumbest stuff on Twitter. It's like saying what country is Canada in, you know? Actually, no, I think this is even stupid. Where's the 2014 Brazil World Cup going to be held? Where do you think? I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna make a dirty joke. I wanted to, but it's not even a funny joke, what I was gonna say. I was just gonna make a joke about my butthole, but why would the World Cup be held in my butthole? Why? It wouldn't, so I'm not even gonna make that joke. Obviously, it's gonna be held in South America. Duh, where Brazil is, duh. It's in South America, right? WTF is Ebola. I thought that meant grandma in Spanish. I don't know grandma in Spanish, but whatever happened to Ebola? Did we abolish that or is that still around? I actually don't even remember. Ebola. I remember the Ebola virus was like a very serious, I mean, it still is serious. I'm pretty sure it is still around in some countries. Scary stuff though. Mad cow disease too. Remember mad cow disease? That was like, don't eat meat or beef because mad cow disease. And I always thought, like, what is mad cow? The cows go crazy and start attacking things, but I never, yeah. Anyways. Native Americans need to move back to India. Why'd they block out his name or her name or their name? Probably because that's one of the dumbest things I've ever read in my life. Native Americans. And why India? I don't even understand this tweet. I don't even get it. I don't even understand what they're trying to say. I mean, I know what they're trying to say. Native Americans need to move back to India, but I don't understand what none of it makes any sense. Native Americans. I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just staring at this because I'm like, I don't even know. If you're native to a certain place, you're from there. So if you're Native American, you're from the Americans. You're from America. Why India? Dude, I don't understand anything. Okay, move on. Rip Paul Walker. It's the picture of Justin Timberlake. I kind of see the resemblance though. This is probably a joke too. They probably did this like trying to, which you shouldn't really poke fun at someone that's dead. Like that's not, you know, you shouldn't do that. But I see the resemblance. Yeah, that one's never gonna. I think that one's gonna upset people for a while. The Paul Walker thing, yeah. I was really upset when Ryan Dunn passed away too from Jackass. That's one people don't talk about enough, but that's okay. So glad that indie artists like Rihanna are able to win Grammys. Such an inspiration. Who said Rihanna's indie? She's signed, isn't she signed to Rock Nation? She was signed by Jay-Z. He's like one of the biggest. I think when Jay-Z signed Rihanna, I'm pretty sure he was one of the biggest artists in the world. I still consider him one of the, well, I don't know about the biggest anymore because there's like, you know, he hasn't dropped music for a little while and, you know, Drake's pretty big and you got Justin Bieber and, you know, but Jay-Z back in the day was the king. He's the king of New York. We all know that. So definitely not independent. Rihanna's definitely not independent. I can tell you that right now. My shirt says, "What's up" in Arabic. It says bonjour, which is French. And I know that because I'm Canadian. And I was forced to learn French. And then I forgot about all of it. But I do know that bonjour means hello. So it doesn't even say what's up. It says hello, first of all. Second of all, it's not Arabic. That's clearly French. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get, do people not, like I don't fact check my tweets, but I sometimes make sure there's no spelling mistakes and sometimes there still are. And I try to be as good as possible, especially nowadays. Everything on social media comes back, everything. You can't say anything or do anything. Even everything I say in these videos, they're gonna come back at some point. Maybe not to bite me, but they're gonna come back to me. My kids are gonna be watching this being like, "Oh my God, Dad, I can't believe you said that. You're an idiot." And I'm gonna be like, I know I am. It's all for the entertainment though. It's not really me, right? Justin Bieber, I got hit by your car twice today, but it's okay because I love you. I think I actually see at first I was looking at the kid, the guy in the back in the black hoodie, but if you look towards the front of the picture, there's like hair. So I think it's that person is the one that probably tweeted it. And yeah, there's in the profile picture, it's a blonde girl. So I think she's the one that got hit by the car, but it's okay. Not only once, twice, got hit by the car twice, still loves him. That's what you call a true fan. So just want to say, if any of you guys want to support me, you better let me hit you in my car twice. Otherwise, I don't think you're a true supporter, you know? I think math is a lie, physics is a lie. If we use this in real life, we'd look dumb. Huh? I don't even know what to say to that. Kind of sounds like people that say science is a lie. I'm not going down that road, but I get it, like, yeah, maybe everyday life you don't need like geometry and algebra, but I think you still kind of do. I mean, not everyday, like I don't really use geometry in my everyday life per se, but math for sure. You know, when I'm getting paid certain things, I gotta know percentages, or when I'm getting how much, you know, you get paid hourly, it's like you're working 5 hours, you gotta know how much you're getting paid, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the angle that I'm coming from, but math, like they say in School of Rock, math is a very cool thing. Hopefully you guys got that joke. Anyways.
Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your ass, let's do some math. Math, 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 math.
That's it for this one, guys. As you can tell, Twitter is, you know, it's its own world, its own universe. They call it the Twitterverse for a reason, because you find some of the dumbest shit on there. And I think we just found a lot of dumb shit, dumb tweets that you guys probably think are fake, but guess what? They're not. This is just what you get on the internet. Specifically Twitter. Twitter's like its own, yeah, you're either on Twitter or you're not. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people that's on Twitter and I'm on there for a reason. It's very entertaining. And sometimes I could just tweet out the dumbest shit and people are like, well, yeah, this is Twitter. So I love it. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Does anybody else hate it when they get deja vu? It's really irritating me. They mean deja vu? Deja vu. They must mean deja vu, right? Does anybody else hate it when they get deja vu? It's really irritating me. They couldn't even spell irritating right. You never put an E next to ing. That's like a golden rule of vocabulary.
Is that, what does Michael Jackson say? Jackson 5? I before E, except after C. Alright, we got the dumbest tweets in history, part 22. We better react to 25 tweets at part 25. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not gonna call anybody out here, but you know who you are. The one that finds the content. You better give me 25 to react to. I'm gonna be a very upset camper. I don't know if that's a word. And I say happy camper. Never heard the term upset camper, but that's gonna be me. Anyways, guys, smash that like button if you guys want part 25. Obviously, I did part 23, part 24. Part 25 is coming up soon, baby. And if you guys have any tweets you want me to react to, let us know in the comments down below. And let's set it up, baby. We got this. Smash that like button. Let's go. Did they come up with 911 as the police number after 9/11? It's a really fucking dumb tweet. That's just so stupid. Although I have honestly thought, and this may, you guys might be like, you're an idiot, but I honestly did think about that. Like, did they do it? Did they plan to do that, obviously, on 9/11 because of 911? Like, I have thought, like, is there any correlation, or was it just a totally random day? Just so happens that was the day. But, yeah, that's just, what a fucking idiot. I don't like to say these things, but, like, come on. You're going to need a fire extinguisher to put out this hotness. Haha, oh damn. You're going to need a fire extinguisher. I'm curious, how do you even spell that? Yeah, fire extinguisher. That's why I was like, why does that sound right? And then I realized I'm like, distinguisher. That's like to distinguish is to. Let me look at the definition, but it's like the difference. Recognize or treat someone or something as different. Yeah. Fire extinguisher meme. There's a meme about it. A fire extinguisher meme. There's a picture of some guy holding one, and it's just a little bubble and a fire, and it goes, yep, that's fire. That's a great meme. That's really funny. I got some hidden feelings that I can't show, so I could either bury the hatchet or just keep digging the same hole. Are her feelings for a person named Barry? Bury the hatchet. Why do we say bury? Shouldn't it be bury the hatchet? Because it's a U, right? Like bury. I'm gonna bury something. Like Michael Burry, the guy that from the Big Short. You guys know the movie The Big Short? The guy that bet against the housing market when it crashed, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're a genius." He also bet against Tesla, so he's a fucking idiot. No, he's not. I mean, he's smarter than me probably. We'll find out. But his last name is Burry, and I think it's is it B-U-R-R-Y or B-U-R-Y? Let's find out. Michael Burry. No, it's 2 R's. That's why. But I think I don't blame them for writing Bury the Hatchet, because that's how you say Barry, right? So there's also a city in Toronto called Barrie, and it's B-A-R-R-I-E. So there you go, guys. More you know. Food, $200. Data, $150. Rent, $800. Candles, $3,600. Utility, $150. Someone who is good at the economy, please help me budget this. My family is dying. Spend less on candles. No. Obviously, this is a joke, but that is very funny. This is from 2013 too. Holy shit! Look at this old. This is some old Twitter format here, but that's very funny. That's great. That reminds me. I fully ripped it off on Facebook because I thought it was really funny. Someone once made a Facebook status. It was like, if this status gets 1 like, I'll get drunk by myself. And then the same person liked it, and then the same person commented, okay, I have it on my phone. I could maybe show it to you guys whenever I find it. But it is very funny. How far of a drive is it from Miami to Florida? Oof. Someone gonna tell them that? Let them find out the hard way. Which, by the way, guys, I might not move to Florida. If you guys have seen on my channel, I did a video, I might be moving to Florida. Might not be moving to Florida. We'll see. New job, and they're like, come to Florida, and I'm like, I don't know about that yet. We'll see. So, might not move to Florida. But I'm sure it would actually, I'd be living in like North Miami. So, a very nice area, beautiful weather, and it's in Florida. So, there you go. I also love the fact that they blurred out their name, but then it says Dino Veltrill's profile, and you can go back to that. So that's great too. The what? Retweet. Can't wait to cut the umbilical cord when my daughter is born. The what? What is it? I'm not even gonna look it up. It's, what is it? Umbilical. It's umbilical cord, isn't it? Umbilical? Umbilical cord? Umbilical. Umbilical cord. I didn't even know that. Umbilical. I thought it was umbilical. Did I know that?
These are one of those things that you don't think about, and then you see this, and then you're like, it's like fire extinguisher, you know? And you're like, wait, is that wrong? And then you realize, like, I'm a fucking idiot. So that I get. Build a cord. I wouldn't think it's that bad. I thought it was umbilical cord or umbilical cord. I don't know. Never had a kid. I never thought about these things. So I really hope this is the UK flag, or otherwise it was a waste of $25. Oh boy. That's someone that does not know their history, clearly. Ever seen like Dukes of Hazzard or picked up a history book? Because that's the wrong side of history. That's all I'm going to say. Fourth time piercing my nose. I hope they pierce their nose. That's all I'm going to say. Because if they don't even know how to put their numbers and their words, I mean, how would you even describe that? Ford? Like fourth? Like, what is that? A number with the expel? Like, how? What do you call that? Because I know third is RD and then fourth is TH, but what do you call the TH and the RD? Is it like numbers and words mixed together? What do you even call that? There has to be a name for it, right? Like first, second, what is that? Numbers? No, because it was just, I guess it is numbers. Fuck off. American Air, hello, my name's Ibrahim and I'm from Afghanistan. I am part of Al-Qaeda and on June 1st, I'm going to do something really big. Bye. Sarah, we take these threats very seriously. Your IP address and details will be forwarded to security and the FBI. Yeah, I shouldn't even be laughing. I really shouldn't, because it's not funny. But they don't fuck around. I literally, a buddy of mine from high school, who I don't speak with anymore because I wasn't really that close to him, but he told me that his older brother made a Facebook page. And it was something like, if this page gets 100 likes, I'll kill the president, Obama, or something like that. It was obviously a joke. Straight up, he got a knock on the door, I think, from like the Secret Service being like, we saw this, like, it was either a letter or I think someone came to his house. Like, they don't fuck around with that kind of stuff, especially in the US. So I'll tell you right now, guys, don't make jokes online. None of that, because you will be on a watch list. Given what I used to do for work and the stuff that I would search up for work, like top 10 lists and all that, I'm sure I am on a watch list, and that's okay, because maybe they'll watch my YouTube videos. All right, guys, it's all for this one. Dumbest Tweets in History, Part 22. There are a lot of dumb tweets out there. If you don't follow me on Twitter, now's the time that I'm going to plug my own Twitter account, @Bronze7. Be sure to follow that. I tweet out some dumb shit all the time. It's only a matter of time until I start reading my own tweets off here, and that'll be the day that I probably realize how stupid I sound on Twitter. Smash that like button, and we'll see you guys soon. Literally nobody. The media. Liberals want to rename the son to the daughter, somebody's uncle. I'm going to die because of this. I actually disagree with that one. I think most of the media is very liberal. You know, like, I don't really want to get into politics here. I'll be honest, I'm not left nor right. I agree with some things the right says, I agree with some things the left says. Both sides can be very extreme at times as well. So it's not literally nobody, it's the people that are, making a big stink out of nothing, and then the media is like, oh, should we do this? And then people are like, that's ridiculous, we shouldn't do that. Everyone's like, see, you're an extremist, and it's like, I don't know, people are putting their focus in the wrong places is all I'm really gonna say. We're in a weird time. We got a lot of stuff going on. Canada's election is actually today. I gotta go vote today. Make sure if you're in Canada, you vote today. I mean, you're not gonna, I don't know what time, if the polls will be open by the time you see this, but make sure you vote if you didn't. And, we got the whole, obviously, the pandemic still happening. Just a lot of stuff going on. People gotta just go on vacation, just take it easy. Easier said than done, of course. I'm not trying to downplay the situation that we're in, but it's like, everyone's got to check on themselves and each other. We're all going through a lot. So you gotta learn to forgive and understand that, some people are making decisions and saying things in the heat of the moment because there's a lot going on right now. Like, we should not be dealing with what we're dealing with. So just keep that in mind, folks. Love will lead the way, as they say. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibes. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy in the house, Jared Bronstein. Today, we are reacting to Dumbest Tweets in History, Part 23. Make sure to smash that like button. You guys know these are going to be some of the dumbest tweets that we've ever seen, and I'm excited for it because I love me some dumb tweets. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, @Bron7. Shameless plug, because now's the time to do it. Make sure to subscribe. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Black Queen. Thus, definitely ain't it. My dad played basketball, but okay, that's not how it works. Wow, this isn't even a dumb tweet. This is just racist. Wow, that's okay. Don't really have much to say to this one. That's just not okay. Yeah. I don't like that one. Do not like that one, folks.
No, a wise ass at Apple told me to remove my SIM card over the phone, and I had never done that before, and ended up inserting it into my actual phone, so it was Apple's direction why I'm out of phone. Miscommunication. I gotta read this one again because I don't even understand what I just read, so let me just give me a second to read that again. No, a wise ass at Apple told me to remove my SIM card over the phone. So it was on the phone with somebody that said remove the SIM card. I have never done that before, and ended up inserting it into my actual phone. So they... Where in the phone did they put the SIM card? I'm trying to find my phone. My phone's charging, but... Like, so it was Apple's direction why I'm out of phone. Miscommunication. Are they saying that they put a... So they put the SIM card in their phone and it stopped working? Did they put it... I feel like they put it in the bottom. Because remember the older iPhones, the charging port wasn't as small, it was bigger. So maybe they shoved it in there and it broke the whole thing. That's the only thing I could think of. You remember the wider iPhone bottoms? Like I have the 8 and it has the small thing, but was it the 6? No, probably like the 4 or the 5 had the wider bottom. When was this tweeted out? That's 2020. I don't know what phone they were using. All right, whatever. Josh Smith Spears said, I've just learned today that your birth year plus your current age equals the current year. That is crazy. Your birth year plus your current age. Yeah, that would make sense. That took me a second to think about because I was like, I was born 94. You add 27 to 94, that's 2021. And that would make sense because the year that you're born. And then your age is the amount of time that has passed since the year you were born. So that would be the current year. Josh, you are correct. I never thought about that. That's actually, it may seem like a dumb tweet, but that's actually very interesting. So I never even thought about that. That does make sense. I'm so fucking annoyed. I was at the beach with my niece this morning and came across a dead jellyfish stuck in a plastic drinking cup. Absolutely disgusting. We need to do better at not letting our plastic get in the ocean. What the fuck, dude? Rip little jellyfish. Okay, I see it now. I saw out of the corner of my eye that something was there, and I was like, I feel like it's not a jellyfish. Maybe it's like a puffer fish or it's something else. Do you guys know what that is? Because I can tell you right now, it's not a jellyfish. That is what they call a flashlight made of flesh. In other words, a fleshlight. Some people like to refer to it as a pocket. You know, I'm gonna just move on. I'm gonna move on from that one. Free Palestine. Your broke ass always wants some free shit. That's actually very funny. Again, I'm not getting into the politics of this one, folks. But I will say that is very funny. That's a very funny reply to a tweet. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that one, but that is very funny. OMG, I think I have vitiligo. My head keeps spinning. I think she meant vertigo. What the hell is vitiligo? Is that even a thing? Vitiligo? Oh yeah, it says it's a disease that causes loss of skin color in patches. Didn't even know that. Interesting. Oh, that's what MJ had. That's what Michael Jackson had. Okay, I should know that because I did a video about him. Yes, because people thought he just bleached his skin, and he was like, no, like he hid that he had that, but he actually had it, and that's why he did what he did to his skin. It was like a treatment. Yeah, no, it's vertigo. It's definitely not vitiligo, but hey, good attempt. Ed Balls just tweeted Ed Balls. Not sure the joke there. I don't know if they're just tweeting out their name. I don't really know what's going on there. But Ed Balls. Dear LGBT, how come when archaeologists discover human remains, they are either male or female and none of the other 63 different genders? I know that's a tough question, but maybe Joe Biden, the freak genius who knows how to cure cancer, can figure it out for you. Education for libs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for this one. I mean, like, I don't think Biden knows how to cure cancer. I think there's some sarcasm here, but gender is different from sex. I could be wrong. I know, you know, I don't want to speak out of ignorance. I'm not the most educated on the, you know, gender, sex, and all that. But I do know for a fact that some people are born with both a penis and a vagina. And I doubt archaeologists, like, yeah, they are either male or female. Well, because that's, see, I feel like I look like an idiot right now because I'm thinking about this. But I feel like when archaeologists find human remains, they're skeletal remains. So even if someone was born with both, is it a hermaphrodite? Is that the right term? Unfortunately, when archaeologists find human remains, their organs usually aren't preserved. Because, you know, over hundreds or thousands or even millions of years, your organs tend to eventually, you know, just go away. But the bones remain, so that could be why. Happy 21st birthday to my daughter, Pure Pharaoh. So I think it's dumb because you literally see at the top of the search bar, Mia Farrow and her black children. Like, do you not have a photo of your own daughter? Yeah, that's not, yeah. Imagine your parents just tweet that out and it's like their name and then my daughter. They don't, like, come on. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy, Jared Bronstein. Call me Pepper, Mr. Spicy, whatever you guys want. Be sure to come back for the dumbest tweets in history, part 24, because you guys know it's coming up. Let us know in the comments down below some of your favorite Twitter accounts to follow that tweet the dumbest tweets. I'm probably one of them. We'll see you guys in the next one. You've been vibing with us. Sprinkle a bit of pepper, and we'll see you soon. So glad that indie artists like Rihanna are able to win Grammys. Such an inspiration. You know, Chance the Rapper's an indie artist, and I'm pretty sure he won a Grammy. I don't know if he made history with that, but I don't think he's signed to a label. But Rihanna is definitely signed to Jay-Z's label, and he is definitely one of the biggest musicians. I don't know if I would say of all time, but he's definitely up there. He's been around a very long time, very well known all over the world. He's a billionaire, so that's something. You know, people probably think that Drake's bigger than Jay-Z. Definitely not. Jay-Z's been around way longer. Like, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna say more people probably know who Jay-Z is than they do Drake, which might upset some people. I'm a Drake fan, but Jay-Z to me is like, he's one of the greatest rappers of all time, one of my favorites, so that's all I'm gonna say. But Rihanna's definitely not independent. Yeah, she definitely signed to Rock Nation. Quick story though, I went to go see the Black Eyed Peas back in, like, I wanna say 2004 maybe. I was like a little kid. Rihanna opened for them, and it was just, she was introduced as an up-and-coming singer, I think from the Barbados. Was it from the Barbados? I think from Barbados. And it was just her on a stool singing. No dancers, no lights, nothing. I'm pretty sure they said Barbados. I could be wrong. She was like a 17-year-old kid. Before Pond to Replay, before all of her big hits, she was like a 17-year-old kid just on stage at the Molson Amphitheater. It was wild. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy. This is the hoodie. You bet your bottom dollar it is. I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm not selling this yet, so don't worry about it. Make sure to smash that like button. You're watching Top 10 Central Vibe. This is the channel that we vibe. Oh, good vibe. Sprinkle some pepper for your boy. We are reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 24. A lot of dumb tweets out there, so there's no shortage of dumb tweets to react to. Make sure to smash that like button. I think I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again, because that's what I say around here, and let's get right into it, baby. I think math is a lie. Physics is a lie. If we use this in real life, we'd look dumb. All right, well, you know it's not a lie. It's science, baby. I haven't done that for a very long time. I just wanted to bring it back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of, well, as Jack Black said in School of Rock, math is a wonderful thing. Math is, you guys know it? Really cool thing. What does he say? So get off your act, let's do some math. Math, 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 math. And then he's like, something times something is, I know it's 9. And the girl's like, no, it's 8. And he goes, I can't even remember what he says. That was, what does he say? Like, that was a test, it's 9. Something like that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna move on. Rip Paul Walker. That's definitely Justin Timberlake. Oh boy. I feel like some people do it on purpose though, because they think they'll go viral. But this guy only got 14 retweets, so definitely not viral. Bit of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie though. I've tweeted out some stuff being like, "This is the one," and it just gets like 4 likes, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, what is the formula? What is the formula for viral tweets? It's such a hard code to crack, you know? So that's my issue. The devil has 5 letters, so does weed. Okay. If you don't think weed is the devil, you need Jesus. Well, oh, and their name is Stop Weed Smoking. Okay. Well, I tell you right now, I'm not high. I haven't smoked weed in like months, unfortunately. But I do feel good about it. You know, I've been sober and it's like, I like that. I drink my water, you know, been eating a lot healthier, so that's good. But I know a lot of you guys toke and watch these videos, so hopefully you're laughing at this one. I mean, I still find it funny, don't get me wrong. But the funniest part is that weed has 4 letters in it, and the devil, maybe they're high. Maybe they want people to stop smoking weed so they could harvest all the weed for themselves. So if for whatever reason there's ever a weed shortage, this user Stop Smoking Weed has all the weed, and they're never gonna be short, and then they could monopolize it and sell it to all the potheads. I see through this. Justin Bieber is now going by Bizzle, in case you needed another reason to think white people are terrible. He's Canadian, not white. He's white complected, but isn't white as in the race. Is that complected? Is that how you said that? Complected? I don't even know what they're trying to say. That is funny though, that he's Canadian, but isn't white as in the race. What does that mean? White? What race is white? Like Caucasian, I guess. But can't Canadians be white? I'm Canadian. I'm white. I'm also half American. I'm white. See, but this is another thing though. I'm also Jewish, and I like to say that I'm Jewish. Like people are like, "What are you?" I'm like, "I'm Jewish." So I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's a interesting one. But no, Bieber's definitely white. No doubt about it. Did they come up with 911 as the police number after 911? That's just terrible. That's just hashtag wondering. This girl's got to be like 15, right? Cause like, how else do you think that? How old? Shather wasn't alive in 2001. Or she's just an idiot. I don't really know which one, to be honest with you guys. Happy Labor Day. Be thankful for all the mothers who went into labor for their kids. That's what this holiday is about. It's definitely not what the holiday is about. I can tell you that much right now. Because it is a day about the labor workers. You know, they labor all day, and the government was like, you know what? They work 5 days a week, breaking their back for us. We only give them 2 days off. Sometimes we call them in for Saturday shifts. Let's give them a day, 1 day out of the year. Make them work Christmas though. I smelled your colon out of nowhere. I don't know why, it must be my imagination. All right, well here's a lesson for you guys. Cologne is spelled C-O-L-O-G-N-E. So if you guys are ever like, what cologne do you wear? I like the smell of your cologne. You don't spell it like that, because that makes it seem like you're talking about someone's sphincter. Yeah. I guess not their asshole. The colon's like in the intestines or something. I'm not gonna lie, I just looked it up and it didn't do me any justice. I just looked at that was the typing. I did look it up. It's the long tube that connects the small intestine to the rectum. So I was pretty close. You know, it's like the middleman between the intestine and the butthole. So yeah, no one likes the colon smell. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my god. Close, they got the first name right at least. Who did paint the Mona Lisa? It was Da Vinci, wasn't it? Let me double check that. I know I should know, but I don't, so leave me alone. I would bet money it's Da Vinci though. Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci, that's why, they got the first name right. I'm not a big art guy. I mean, I want to get into art. The show White Collar, I was always into art, but I also want to paint because I feel like it's very therapeutic. I've been meditating and journaling though, that's been great. So if anybody needs to take a step back, I tell you right now, meditate, journal, it's good. Maybe paint, I don't know, I gotta learn to paint though, I'm not a good artist. Rip Maya Angelou, you sat on that bus so people today could walk to their dreams. We love you, baby. That, oh boy, someone did not pay attention in history class. That's just, Although Maya Angelou did, you know, well, what's like her most famous civil rights activist? Sure, worked for Martin Luther King. But does she have like a, most famous poem? Still I Rise, there you go. Yeah, it definitely wasn't Maya. It's the thought that counts. Maybe, not really, I don't know. How do you not know who Rosa Parks is? I mean, I just think They say ignorance is bliss though, and this was at 9:35 a.m. So it's not even, I mean, I would assume they weren't drunk or on anything. Maybe just dumb. Maybe they just didn't have their coffee and they weren't thinking straight. I don't know, guys. That's all for this one, guys. I have been your boy Pepper, Mr. Spicy in the house. Let us know in the comments down below what other content you guys want to see me react to on the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.